So this is Doors of Divinity, Chapter 2, Episode 9. Last time, the players infiltrated Stoneguard. They had the goblin army surround the city and began the siege. They then snuck their way down the river and then managed to get to Dongon at the Southern Mages Guild with the Hammercast Guild. They then snuck up to the Northern Mages Guild where the Dwarven leaders were being held. They managed to defeat the elite guards there, and they have freed the leaders, and they're now going to try and overtake the rest of the Northern District. All right, now we can get going.
All right, Dwarven leaders. We have rescued you, and we are trying to rescue the rest of your city. We need to make contact with the Dwarves and find a way to where we need to go next.
Well, the best thing for us to do is to go over to the adjacent buildings in this district and free the rest of the prisoners. There's about 1,500, possibly 2,000 if they haven't slaughtered them. If we can gather enough supplies and weapons, I reckon we'll be able to take those goblins at the gate easily.
That's what I like to hear, as your king.
Do you know the outcome of the battle outside the city, or inside the city, for that matter?
We do not yet. We know that we had our troops positioned, and we have not yet received word, so we also need to meet up with a goblin army and find the outcome of the battle.
Oh, very well. Well, I'm willing to get to it. Most of the elite guards were stationed around this Mages Guild. The rest of them were far and few between, though there's about, I'd say, at least 2 sentries per building. But I think if we can free one more group, we should be able to handle them quite well.
All right. When you free them, tell them King Rig sent you.
Very well, very well. So you're going to go ahead and send them off on their own?
I think so. I think that we need to go meet up with the goblins.
Okay. Okay, give me one
How
second.
many were left after the encounter?
That's actually that's a good point. How many survived?
17 out of 25.
And how many sentries do you need to take down before at each site?
Well, if we can manage to take out 2 more sentries at one of these other buildings and get another 50 dwarves, I think we'll be able to take the rest easily.
We could probably spare the time to take out 2 more sentries. If you think it would turn the tide for you.
Well, it would be helpful. We might save a few of our folk doing that.
Every dwarf we save is a risk I want to take.
Oh, well, let's get to it then.
Rig turns to the other men.
And what do you say, my party? Kamaji, Marge, Fram.
Oh, I think we should help them. They were very useful in that last fight, but I think they need us.
Wait, what about me?
They need their king.
And of course, Ruin. How could I forget? I'm sorry.
You need respect. I'm your leader's future wife, you know.
I am worried that if they fail,
Group, we could easily outtake the rest of these sentries. It's a bit risky with just 17 of us. We only have so many weapons on us currently.
That is true. We will help you liberate another house, and if we liberate enough dwarves from there, we will set you free to continue liberating the north.
Well, very well. Okay.
I think
apologies, Bruin. I just must think of you and Kamaji as a set now, so I just kind of forgot about you.
I think the screen on the stream is wrong. It's
oh my gosh!
Like a shard menu.
Yeah, it looks like your capture's a little off there.
It is off. Sorry about that.
Yeah, what's that?
Weren't really showing anything before anyway, but
I forgot to click on something. It's showing one of my new D&D characters. Zuri.
Wait,
Look
what?
away, guys! No spoilers.
It's for a different game, for Dew's game. There we go.
Wait, where's Hugo? Hugo is dead.
Igor died.
What? Why? No way!
Yeah. So Igor, real quick, Igor found someone who wanted to become a cult leader, or so he thought, and so he submitted to them, and they ripped his head out of his back and his skull. Now he's just a floating skull and spine. But he's,
What the fuck?
he finally found a cult leader. Anyways, that's a side story.
No, you go.
For Igor.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Oh my god.
So you guys are going to be traveling through the city streets on your way to rescue more dwarves. I'm going to go ahead and place on the map what you're going to see. Now, you guys aren't going to be letting the dwarves deal with this at all. Is that correct?
I think they were
we'll
gonna
just-
join us. Oh yeah, we can just go do it.
I mean, we can have them too, I guess, but I feel like we can handle it.
How about you guys follow us from behind and watch our backs? Let us know if any more sentries are coming or if there's anything we need to see. Can you do
Okay.
that for us?
Sure. Yeah, we definitely can do that for you. We'll remain behind. This group of dwarves is going to be back here.
Nice.
Okay, now, go ahead and roll stealth if you're sneaking down the streets. If you're charging, then roll initiative.
What the fuck? Alright. I'm not that
Nat-
sneaky.
Nat 20 for Fram.
Okay, that's 2.
Continuing from last week.
3,
Fun fact
4.
for everyone out there in chat: I kept track of D20s that were rolled, or Nat 20s that were rolled last week. Fram
Oh,
had 5.
right.
The closest to him was Kamaji and Ruin with 3 each. So Fram's just keeping on there.
It's if I love a punk.
Yep.
He's my Nat 20 roller.
Bro, I need pong. Recently, my roll is always shitty.
Just gotta open your heart.
WWPD. What would Ponk do?
Maybe you give me more coin. I will open my heart, you know?
So Fram is going to immediately give you more coin.
Holy shit.
He
This
immediately
goblin-
just because he immediately gives you 10 gold pieces.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god.
Here you go, man. Open your heart to punk.
You know what? I kind of feel it. You know, I kind of feel the punk now. Thank you, friend.
Spreading. The word of punk is spreading. Remember to share that with all your goblin friends.
Sure, of course. Yeah. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Okay. You guys barely managed to keep the group check successful. One of the guards starts to turn around to look, and one of the other guards points to something in the window, is what it seems to you. So he turns back around. Your noises did kind of attract his attention, though. I'm going to make you guys, I'm going to move you up 30 feet-ish. It's about 55, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm going to take you 60 feet to here. And then I'm going to make you roll one more time.
Stealth?
Yep.
Okay. Stealth. Yeah. Reach through again. What the fuck?
Okay. It's enough. You guys can go ahead and take your surprise action.
Keeping our
Roll.
stealth game strong.
Roll initiative.
Rolled it. What the hell is going on?
I do have to ask.
Nice.
We haven't had a chance to have a short rest or anything since our last combat encounter, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Shit. I'm not in very good shape now.
Okay. So for surprise, let's go ahead and start with Fram.
Alright, let me just see really quickly how far away we are. Let me move it. 10, 20, 30, 40. For some reason it's not letting me move him in shard. Let me see. Oh,
You're
One
55
of-
feet away.
okay. That's perfect. Okay. I can move him now. And we are, if I'm 55 feet away, that's just close enough to use my Eldritch Blast. We are going to spray number 8 with Punk Juice. So we're going to try. Does a 22 hit?
That hits.
All right, and I am going to do 3 cold damage.
You see him like open his jaw real wide and he goes, "I'm no stranger to alcohol. Bring it on, punk.
still has to make a con saving throw.
20.
Yeah,
Oh, he's not lying.
Yeah, you really are good at it, bro. Maybe you could take that ability and use it in the service of Punk.
Tell you what I'm
Punk
gonna
could use a
do.
man like you.
I'm gonna make you kiss the ground, motherfucker.
Oh, thank
Pulls
you,
out.
bro.
He's starting to draw his
I
sword.
do worship the ground and nature and everything. Punk is below my feet too. This guy gets it.
Man, I
think
love
we're gonna-
Fran.
Oh, right. That's it for Fram. He's
Kamaji, surprise.
He's the guy you cannot diss.
It's true.
Yep.
Right over there.
I'm hidden, right?
Yeah.
I guess we are all hidden.
Except for Fram now. I don't think I want to get that close. I think I'm gonna go here.
Those raccoon emotes. Oh my god. I love it.
And then I'm gonna shoot my short bow at the guy in the front.
Okay. That hits.
And where'd it go? There it is. 21 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna hide as a bonus action.
All right. Let's see that stealth check.
Oh, Shard is tweaking out. Okay, there we go.
All right, that
Only
passes.
14.
You are stealth.
Nice.
Passing with a 3. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The one good thing about being a rogue is I got
Crazy.
tons of expertise.
Marge.
Marge is just going to step forward 10 feet
Let's go.
and just hit him with, look at number 8. Raise your hand. Like, I think I can do better than Punk. And hit him with a double Eldritch Blast.
Okay. That hits. Second one misses. But you are stealthed, so you can roll advantage on that.
Oh, I get advantage on this?
Yeah. Both are going to blast him in the chest.
For 17 damage.
Nice. He staggers backwards against his companion. Doesn't have any kind of effect, but he is definitely surprised by this.
And then can I move just 5 more feet and put myself in the corner
Yes.
after that?
Yep.
I'll take cover.
3/4 cover there. Ruin. Your turn.
So this is probably the best time to discuss this, but I just want to ask you, like, I still feel like I want to put a little bit strength. I kind of want to, switch to the original idea. My charisma is -2, but my strength is +2. But I will let you decide if I can, switch back. If you say no, I will take it.
If you would prefer
Because-
that and you think you'd be happier playing that part of as your character, sure. You can switch it. But you got to keep it that way.
But I don't think I do it now because we already started.
Sure.
So let me check out the. Hey, come to here first, and then shoot number 8 with my battle card. I shoot it. Hey, 22.
22 hits.
Wait, we have an advantage, right?
You do.
Okay. Well, I didn't code it. I should code it. I should code it. I should use sharpshooter. Never mind. Shoot!
Okay.
By the way, I think I can use Kensei shot. Yes. Yes. Let's use Kensei shot. Hui. So I got 1d4 for that. Hiya.
Thought for a second it was going to rizz up Kamaji.
Oh, that's really good.
Okay, so the card hits him across the neck, and almost cuts open one of his like his artery here along his side of his neck.
Okay.
It's real close. He's like grasps the side. You see his like blood trickling down his fingers.
Okay, another one. This one don't have advantage, right? Because I already show myself.
Yeah, I think it's the first attack. Actually, it's just the first attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Still hit?
That hits, yeah.
Die, motherfucker! Yeah!
That one
my default.
definitely cuts the artery on the other side and it kills him.
Whoa,
That's 13.
kill the people
His
by
body-
a poker card.
His body kind of slumps against his friend, which pushes his friend against the window, breaking the glass. The dwarves, having heard your fight earlier, reach through the bars, grab him, and then they cut his throat with the glass shards. The body drops to the ground. This guy here is also dead.
Ooh,
You
wow,
look-
that's so bad.
You look in the streets, you hear war horns from the gate in the distance. Remember, that's pretty far away, okay? And you can hear the dwarves inside calling, like, let us out! Let us out! Let us out!
Marsh peeks her head around the corner. Wow, Ruin, you're really starting to impress me. First you survive all the attack, then you kill that guy? Where's the Ruin we knew before who fell off the wall?
I'm the new Rune now. I'm the newborn from Punk.
Right. Criminal and Punk survive, but that's gonna carry you through life, Rune.
You say that because you think every time she say that, Frank gonna give her money.
Does she ask for money or hold out like a hand at all when she does that?
He just give you a wink. Right. This is all for fun,
oh.
right? And
Gives her
shake his
one more gold.
nice.
One more gold piece.
Oh my god, I'm scamming my party member. Oh my god.
Okay.
That's her
Nice.
sister at Punk.
Let us out!
It's a good day.
Let us out!
I'll go let him out. Like look for
Rig-
keys
Rig
on
is
the
You find the
the
keys.
guards.
Yep, keys open the door.
And Reagan's also joining on that, and he like had his bow out ready to go, and you go kill all the guards before you had a chance, and kind of puts it away.
I wanted to do that, but all right.
You hear a whistle from down the street, but by the time you open the door, the dwarves have rushed out and they're like, let me at them! Where are they? And they look down the street and they see the guards and their jaws drop. There's only 2 of them. And they all rush down the street across the cobblestone to assault the rest of the guards. So there's about 50 of them that rush out of this building. So now you got 67. And they're starting to spread through the town, or this district, to release all the rest of the dwarves.
And as they run out, Rig just goes,
For Stoneguard.
Yep, they all just nod to you. They're like, for the king! For the king! As they pass by. Where do you want to
Reagan
move
says,
from here?
For Stoneguard, for all of us.
Where do you want to go from here?
All right, we've liberated the dwarves, and I think they can handle this part. We do need to find out what happened in the battle, and hopefully go take the forge.
Okay, some of the leaders have stayed behind, maybe 2 or 3 of them, and their captains have gone off to help free the rest of the dwarves. About a half hour goes by, and most of the guards in this district have been killed, and the dwarves are released. They're now starting to organize. They've got about 2,000 dwarves. Most of them are unarmed. I think they've got maybe half of them armed with basic farming weapons, some short swords and other kinds of equipment, but nothing as fancy as Stoneguard forged dwarven weapons. Okay, they're ready to march on the gate that leads out of this district.
Every dwarf got a weapon now.
Most of them. Some of them are going to be fighting with their fists, but that's nothing. They're used to that.
Okay.
So you know
Yeah, and
that.
as they kill people, they'll pick up weapons too.
Mhm.
Oh
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So their first roll is going to have disadvantage because they're lacking some of the necessary equipment. Let me fix this a bit.
Then I got a quick question while you're doing that.
This is
I see these towers along the tower. Do we have access to like climb into those towers at all from like our side since we're on the inside of the wall?
You have access to climb on the inside, yeah.
Yeah. We should get one of those towers and take assessment of the situation. Check things out.
Okay.
That's a wise idea.
So you should be able to see the 3 rectangles there. Can you guys see that? This represents 2,000 dwarves. Okay. How do you want to attack the Stoneguard guards at the gate?
Is the gate closed right now, or is it open?
The blue ones and
Closed.
the red one.
The blue ones are yours.
But,
They're
so I
all
see
dwarf?
2 blue rectangles.
2 blue rectangles. Yep, that's correct.
So 2,000 dwarf.
Yeah, actually, you would need 2 more of those. Excuse me, I miscounted that.
Hear me out, Rig. How about you tell a small force of these dwarves to come with us?
Should be
Let's
4.
go up onto the wall and let's start throwing stuff at them from the top, and then we'll signal our other dwarves to come and attack them from behind. Give them a little advantage while keeping us out of the fight.
I think that sounds like a good battle strategy. Maji, Mumai the general. You agree with Maj on this one?
Sounds like a good plan as any to me.
All right, we will make it so. Men, I need a group of 500 of you to join me on the wall. We are going to start attacking from there. The other 3 battalions, I want you to attack from behind once we've given you the signal.
Okay, so something like this. Is that correct?
Yeah,
So-
I think we were kind of planning on like going on the wall by the gate though, so we could like pelt them, the gate guards from the east, and then
Sure. So they're going
fire
to be
down
like
on 'em.
they're going to be like running along the wall to meet them along the ramparts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this like here, but they'll be on this side and you want somebody over here on this side.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to put it like this to show that you're surrounding them. You got guys on the walls and you got guys in the streets that are coming up behind. So they're just about fully flanked because you suspect that there's probably a goblin army inside of Stoneguard on the other side of this gate leading to the district. Okay, so because you're surrounding them, you're going to negate your advantage. And we're going to go ahead and roll. You've got 3. So you've got 3 units piled up. So it's going to be a 3d100s with advantage. Okay, 123, 87. So you're going to take the 123, and they get a roll with 1d100.
So they can't win.
They're not going to win. So they're going to lose 123 units. And then one of your guys is going to lose 73. Let me fix this. We're going to say it's the guys on the wall. You lost 73 dwarves on the wall. Okay. Is there anything that your party wants to do before the next attack commences?
Can we try to like lead a charge or something?
You're kind of leading the charge now. I'm just simulating the battle real quick so I can get an accurate number of dwarves lost.
I don't have anything other than just like joining in, shooting people.
Yep.
Can we
Okay.
like can we
blasting from the wall?
can we roll
Throwing
a
phone calls.
perception to see if we can tell like who is the leader of the enemy, and we're trying to snipe him?
Sure. Yeah.
Perception.
Roll perception check.
Hi-ya!
You
Goblin
do,
eye!
you do see the leader. Seems to be a really large Outlander that's leading the charge. He appears to be quite distraught. His men are falling on both sides of him. He's distressed. He's stressed out because his men are dying around him. If you're able to if you're able to take a shot at this guy, I'm just going to let you to do like a one and done. So you can roll a ranged attack, and if you hit, he'll die. And if you manage to kill him, then their next move will have disadvantage on their battle check.
Only me? Only
Guided your
Rune?
eyes, my sister.
Each of you could take a shot.
Monk
Okay.
has guided your eyes, and now he'll guide your hands.
Whoever manages to do this will have a title bestowed to them.
Ooh, but why is the distance?
You guys are
How
like
long-
120 feet.
120. Let me check. So everyone can have a shot, right?
Everybody can have a shot, but I'm gonna let you go first since you suggested it.
Okay.
We have to have like a
100
weapon capable of that distance.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can do it with
so
Okay.
disadvantage.
I can use a short bow. The damage
Yeah.
is not as good as my metal
It's not
card.
about
but-
damage. it's just
Not about
hitting.
damage. You just need to
Okay.
hit.
But it'll
Okay.
be with disadvantage because the short bow is 80 feet
Oh,
or 300.
Ah, yeah. You are right. You are right. Stealth
I'm
guy
gonna do the same.
doesn't
I'm
get-
doing the same thing.
Okay. I will do
Margin,
this.
honestly,
Oh,
Wait, can I do a very cool stuff? Is I use the stab of the wing and charge in. Yeah, dash.
You can-
so
yeah,
I
sure.
close the and so that means so how
No, it's got to
so-
be at 120 feet because that makes it fair for everybody. But you
Okay,
get to go
that's true,
first.
okay.
The 23 does hit though. Because you go first, that means you
wait,
kill.
I haven't. That's not me. That's wait. What?
Oh, you
Oh,
rolled.
I-
you rolled perception.
that was
I'm
the
sorry.
perception.
yeah.
I
Okay, I'm gonna roll it now.
I just went. I just rolled. I thought we were all rolling.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have
Oh.
you all roll, but I was gonna let him go first since he suggested it.
Yeah. Don't worry. I will roll it.
Okay.
I got it. And disadvantage. I got it. I bet I got it.
22 does hit. You needed a 21. You nail him right between the eyes. He falls dead. All the Outlanders around kind of go wild and they start to scatter. They're now going to have disadvantage on their battle check. So we're going to go ahead and roll for the battalions real quick. This won't be too long. There's not many troops left on their side. Wow, really close there. So 146 for your guys. And then they get to roll with disadvantage. We'll take the lesser. They got 35 off. So they killed 35 more dwarves on rectangle 13 here.
I thought they only had one D100. Oh, they did, I
Disadvantage,
see. You
yeah.
just rolled 2 for disadvantage.
Yes, you got it. And then 146, which destroys their units at the gate. The battle for the Northern District is over. Rig, I'll let you decide on the title since you're king, but it is the Northern District. Ruin has achieved that.
Woo! Wow, you say I need 21 and I roll a 22. What the
So,
fuck?
When you
Runes on
guys
fire so far.
when you guys get to the gate, you do see more units in the distance, but they have not closed the gap to the Northern District. Roll a perception check as you climb the walls.
Perception. I'm blind now.
Kamaji, Rig, Marge, and Fram, you all notice that the bridge, or the bridges, rather, over here, which you can kind of see from the top of these walls, have mostly been destroyed or seriously damaged from what appears to be like large catapult ammunitions, probably from the ships in the bay. There's also severe building damage right between you and the goblin army. You suspect that when the goblins tried to advance northward, many of them were destroyed on this middle island by the ships. It appears that they're just out of range now, but you are within the range of these ships, though they don't know that you've taken over the district yet. What would you like to do?
Do we have any? I guess we should talk to the dwarves and see if they know of any like countermeasures against the ships that we can utilize. Because right now, we taking care of those seems like priority number 1, but I have no idea how we go about that other than, I mean, having a bunch of people that are capable of casting fire bolts would be cool.
Mhm.
especially if they're wooden ships. I know we probably have a decent bit of magic users within the group.
They tell you that there are some catapults along the walls, but the ships would probably destroy many of them if they knew that you guys were trying to rush to man them.
Yeah, and catapults trying to hit ships in open water is going to be pretty tough, I feel like.
That's what the dwarves
Yeah.
say. Though they do like your idea about the fireballs, they want to know more about how they can cast this kind of ability and what you would suggest.
Well, we have 55 blue buffalo caps of our own, and I know the Mages Guild had like a stockpile of them there at some point. I don't know if they're still were there at all.
Okay.
And I also know that any of the Hammercast dwarves that are still among these dwarves probably have quite a few casters and had a lot of access to mushrooms for themselves as well. At least like cantrip mushrooms. Because all we would need is firebolt. Because if we can burn down all their sails, like that pretty much renders them effectively useless. And we could also probably just burn a lot of them to the ground.
The leader says that this is a great idea, that he would like himself and the rest of his comrades to have these mushrooms so that they can be the ones to gain these abilities and help better lead their people, if you're willing to part with them.
Yeah, I'll give away all of my mushrooms.
Okay, they take the mushrooms and they begin to reflect on how it is they're going to study this magic, though, to be able to cast it. Do you guys have scrolls, or who can you help to train them to do this?
Well, while the training's going on, just as a side note, is there like battle standards for the Outlanders anywhere around, like the wall, the edge, anywhere like the people on the sea would see?
Yeah, most of the standards are still up. You can see like occasional soldiers like wandering the wall. Some of them have noticed the rebellion and they've abandoned their post, though. They left the standards there. I don't think the ships have noticed yet, though.
We can answer the question about the how we're gonna train them first, and then I got something after
Sure.
that.
So you just remember, like, you can eat the magical mushrooms and unlock the spell slots, but you still have to have the training to be able to level
Yeah.
up.
I mean, I assume with 55 people eating them, maybe somebody could awaken as a sorcerer or something, like or whatever the D100 thing roll was. I don't know what that even does, but
Sure.
or
Yeah.
possibly I imagine that any of the existing mages from Hammercast Guild or just around probably could help teach people stuff.
Yeah.
15
Fram,
of real quick, 15 of them manage to have this special ability, and they're able to have that
Ooh.
innate casting. So you got 15 casters that can cast fireballs.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Excuse me.
Wow, fireball will be.
How many dwarves from the Hammercast Guild are around?
Most of them, well, I guess most of them are here. So we could add on to that another 15. So let's say total 30.
And perhaps I don't know how any of these people like level up or have classes or anything like that, if that's even a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine there is some in a group this large. I imagine there is some like adventurer worthy people. If any of them were like were wizards or like took a level of wizard, they could study to learn things.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I think think that takes too much time though.
I think so too.
So Marge turns to Fram. Hey, Fram, you don't have Pont doesn't have any pamphlets about like the safety of using your first fire bolt or anything, does he? In your magical sack there?
Yeah, pamphlets about everything in my magical sack, bro. This is the first time you're taking an interest, Marge. And he pulls out, like safety first, fire bolts with punk.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Never point your
Just
hand
every
towards
road.
yourself when you're casting Firebolt.
Wait.
Keep a safe distance. Always wear goggles.
Do you guys want to signal to the goblins that you've defeated them, but to hold their position, or what do you want them to do?
So that was going to be the other thing. Marge turns then to Ruin. Hey, Ruin, do you think you can come with me? I want to go over there to some of those banners and see if we can get them down. Maybe raise up a white flag, make it look like the guys in here surrender. Maybe we can make these ships stop shooting.
Yeah, of course. Let's
Well-
go. Sounds a
Well,
good idea.
espionage.
Okay. So you guys are going to start shooting at the ships?
Well, I was
Well,
wondering, trying to feign a surrender first. Like
Yeah.
the Outlanders
Feign a
surrendered,
surrender.
yeah.
Like if we had, that's what I was asking about, like the banners on the wall over here.
I
If
see,
we
see.
can like go over there, take down the Outlander banner, and like put up just a white flag,
Sure.
see if it has any effect.
Roll a performance check. Just one.
Okay, I'm more proficient in deception, if that makes
That
any
works too. Yeah,
difference.
yeah.
So
That
why
actually
need
makes
to?
more sense. Okay, 23 works. Let's see. I'm going to have you guys, since you're up there, roll a perception check as well. Each of you can do that.
Okay, perception. Yeah.
Marge, you notice...
Oh, I'm blind.
You're too busy staring at Kamaji. You notice that the flagship has sailed down to the south and has let one of the rowboats move off to the cliffs, and it's just kind of floating there, waiting next to a staircase that leads down the bluff. The staircase leads up to the base of that wall. It appears
One
that
here.
there's right way down here by the palace, which is right
Oh, gotcha.
here. This is the
Scout.
flagship.
Hey, I think I see something down there. Looks like something a little more important. Maybe that needs to be our target.
Could be a scout.
How far away is it? How far away is it from where we are?
It is way down here. It's this next to the bluff right here by Stoneguard Palace. There's a flagship which has just released a couple boats that have stopped along the bluff's edge at a dock. You see it there?
I think we need to go investigate that, guys.
Yeah.
Anyone got an
I see it
idea?
now.
Okay.
Anyone got an idea how we can get down there?
Wait, where?
It's
Zoom
way
out. It's like it's south
Yeah.
of the forge.
here. I'll zoom in for you. East. Right
Yeah,
Oh,
now
sorry,
we're,
sorry.
like, the,
there you go.
Okay.
So the flagship east is
Oh.
like right here, and there's a rowboat next to a dock against the bluff.
Oh.
All right, so they're unloading some of their troops. The troops are going to land, but not all of them. Remember, this is 500. They're going to let out 250. Change this to red. They've landed and they're at the docks now. And
I
they're-
didn't see anything.
It's the red rectangle.
It's back up where we
Oh.
were.
You mean
yeah.
here?
Yeah.
There you go.
Here?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Basically, we saw their commanders have now like disembarked and moved their main forces way to the south, but they're unloading some troops near us, on the dockyard
Oh.
area.
Wait, so where are we now?
You guys
we
are
at a dock?
way up here at the Northern Mages Guild, trying to
Oh.
trying to feign a bluff.
Oh, okay. Bluff.
Okay. Next move.
Well, I guess what happened with the bluff? Are they thinking that
The
what
troops
are we seeing?
troops landed on the
That was-
docks.
That was their reaction to the
About half of their troops landed on the docks. Yeah. The other half remained on their ships to keep them armed.
Mm. Okay. I guess
We're playing Total War a little bit, and then we're getting to some other stuff, but we do got to get through this first to determine the outcome.
Sure. So do you guys think we should wait here for them to come investigate the surrender, or should we just open attack now and keep them at a distance?
I think if we
Well, they're
can,
always in range of the ship. And
yeah,
the ship seem like they're firing on us.
if we can, I think if we could wait until they get some distance from their ships and then jump them when they're out of sight from the ships when they don't have the protection. That might be the best course of action, and then we can turn our. Maybe at the same time we can take our limited force of firebolt wielders to attack the unarmed or the lesser armed and more easily distracted ships with the fire.
Okay.
I think we'll need to commandeer one of these ships too to get to the south. Looks like the bridges down there are pretty badly damaged.
So we're waiting then till they
So when
march
they-
further.
So when they
Yeah.
and when they landed, did
Okay.
the boat they landed on stay there?
Yeah, the boats are still in the same position.
Yeah. So they landed in a bunch of boats, and then
Rowboats,
So,
but yeah.
What we could do, we wait for them. We position our troops the outskirts of what we see the damage the ships have done.
because we can see the ships have damaged some areas. So if we put our troops outside of that damage, then they're probably outside of like the blast radius.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for them to come to us, take them, dress up our firebolt casters in armor, and row out to the boats. We get within range, we fire.
Sounds like a
should
great
set-
idea.
We
I
should set
think it's a
fire
good
to the
idea.
ships farther out in the bay first. Leave the inner ones intact so we can take those after the fact.
Yes, we take the inner ships, the ones they use to drop off the troops. We row out to the ships out farther away, and we blast them.
Okay. So we're gonna let
Make 'em-
this unit move forward, though. Is that right?
Yeah, and we're gonna make
Yeah,
them
and
think.
we're gonna kind
Make them think that we're them, so we can get close with the firebolt guys.
Oh, so wait. What if we do this? What if we re-raise the Outlander banner? Make them think that they took this area back over. Lead them into a trap.
I think that's a fantastic idea. I'm all for deception.
Okay.
That's pretty smart.
So when they see the banners raised, they're gonna roll perception on this to see if they notice anything. It's gonna be with disadvantage. Oh my god, it's a nat 1. They totally buy into it. They move in. They've got their backs turned toward the goblins, thinking they're moving into safety. And also knowing that the goblins are hesitant to advance because they would come within range of the barrage. As they pass into the gate and through, you guys attack.
Yeah.
Okay, on all
like
sides.
the last one goes.
Yeah.
As the last one goes through, like the gate just slams shut behind them, and then all the doors come out.
Okay.
And just keep shooting cards.
This is 250.
Jump 'em, boys.
That was 155 that they lost immediately. 13 guys on the
Nice.
dwarves side. Lost
This is
some.
really like the total
Acceptable
war.
losses.
This is the pocket strategy. You bait them in and then you shoot them double cycle.
You know, we always played war with the orphans at the orphanage, but I never thought this play would become useful.
Oh my god, that is so bad.
Oh, they do have advantage though.
Wait, what's this?
Okay, so they're dead. They died on that
One of
last
the-
one. I do have
One
to
of
roll
those
for
in
it,
that
though.
last one was
26 more.
100.
Wow.
You got the triple zeros. That's
Oh
100.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right, so you managed to slaughter these guys from all sides. The boats are still waiting. They don't see anything. The goblins are pleased. They start to cheer. They cannot help themselves. I'm going to have the boats roll perception with disadvantage because they can't see. They're starting to suspect
Oh.
something happened. The boats begin to move back. Okay.
we would probably need to signal our firebolt dwarves now, then, eh?
Okay.
We could dress them in the uniforms of the fallen soldiers.
Yeah, that's what. So we take the armor from all of the people we just killed and dress up dwarves in armor, the ones that are firebolt casters,
Okay.
and send them out in the rowboats.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll look like just like some like even if they suspect something, it'll look like some stragglers managed to escape because it'll just be a small force of like, you know, 30
Sure.
30 dwarves and us. We should probably go with them, to be honest.
You guys are going to
Yeah.
roll with 2 D100s, but with advantage. And off the beat there, you get 177 damage on the ships, which reduces it to 323.
Nice.
They are then going to fire on the walls, because knowing that they're not going to be able to hit the small boats. Now, these guys have a very high roll. They also roll 3 with advantage because of their weaponry. It's 156 to the dwarves on the wall.
Oh, they're shooting us.
They're shooting the dwarves in the district.
We're on the
Laying
water.
siege.
Yeah.
We are on the water. Oh.
Okay. And then we're going to do it again. You guys roll 2 with advantage. You get another 134. And then they're going to roll one more time before you make it onto the boats. $168. Okay. Your southern flank is hurting a bit, but you guys are now on the boats. Roll perception check.
Perception. Yeah. Do we need stealth?
No, they know. I mean, we've been sailing towards them in a rowboat,
Right.
with shooting firebolts at them in volleys of 30. I think they know.
Okay.
Okay. You guys managed to get on one of the larger vessels. Let me go ahead and pull it up for you. It's going to be this one here. Hold on one second. Many of them, I'm going to say that it's... Oh, actually, that's terrible. Terrible looking. Let's do this. All right.
Ooh. That's so small.
Ours
Yeah,
takes a deep
couldn't
breath
find a
in.
really big one.
Ah, you guys smell that salty sea air? Boy, it smells good tonight. Never smelled that good before.
If you say so, yep.
I smell nothing but
It smells like-
blood.
Roll initiative.
Everything smells like
Initiative.
Smells
Ooh.
briny.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I
not
smell
bad.
blood and glory.
There's a little twinkle in Marge's eyes. She's clearly excited about something. Not sure what though. Just feels good.
Okay,
Wait, eh? Oh shit.
let me zoom in a bit. All right, so we're going to go with Kamaji first. Start us off, dude.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
And real quick, sorry, for your perception, you do notice that the guards are lining the staircase that leads up to the wall, leading toward the palace. Further south of you.
Okay. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna hit him with my chef's knife. Nice. 27 hits, I assume.
27 hits.
21 slashing damage.
21 to number 10. Okay. Cut
And
between his
then-
armor plating. You got him pretty good there.
I can, because I hit him, I get a free disengage. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the front. Yeah, right. I'll just go right here.
Okay. Ruin's turn.
Okay, Ruin gonna do. Wait, you sure it's me? Isn't this guy's 2?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that correctly.
I'm 3.
Thank you. I look at a list. I'm not looking at the numbers. Okay.
Okay.
So number 2 is going to move toward Fram. He's going to use his multi-attack. All right. 18 is going to hit.
So the 18 hits and 10 misses.
12 bludgeoning.
Well.
Yeah.
Bro, let me show you a pamphlet. It'll change your life.
He's trying to knock you off the side of the boat, but he didn't quite grapple you yet, so. Looks like he's
I've
moving
already
in.
been baptized, bro. I've been washed in Punk's ocean of love. You don't need to do it again.
Oh my god. It's Ruin's turn.
Okay, you know what? Ruin gonna do a cool stuff. Gonna jump on the friend's shoulder and backflip, jump to here, and yelling like, "Don't touch my ATM, you stupid ass!" And use my spear to poke his ass.
Hell yeah. And
Hoo-rah!
don't forget advantage.
Yes, advantage! Yeah! Shit!
That hits. That hits.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I still cannot use. All right, never mind. Damage.
10 piercing.
And another one.
Okay.
Yeah. The sad thing is I cannot use the. I don't have key point now.
All right, let's see what you got. 25 hits. 6
I
piercing.
can still. Yeah.
'Kay.
I can still use punch.
'Kay.
Not flurry of blow, but just one punch. With my bonus action.
One punch
Aye.
Ruin.
Yes, one punch Ruin. Advantage. Yeah. Ooh,
That hits.
Nice.
Not bad. Yeah. Oh,
There you
this
go.
is better. Ooh.
Punch was better than the spear.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Punch.
You punch into his gut and you sort of twist your fist right into his abdomen. It kind of gives it a bit of a turn, makes him kind of keel over for a second.
He didn't even.
Special
the
goblin.
damage yet.
Bro. I put it on there. Yep.
Okay.
Punk is
That's
blessing
my
your
turn.
fist, my sister. And then he gives you another coin.
Nice. Yes, I will always protect my coin back.
Outlander moves 30 feet here to attack Fram.
Shit, why always Fram? What the hell?
15.
Oh no.
9 bludgeoning.
15 hit. Ouch. That's starting to hurt.
Oh my god.
Marge's turn.
This is bad.
Quick question. You earlier said we had a half an hour where we were the dwarves were running around the town and stuff. Were we able to sneak in a cheeky half short rest in there, or were we constantly busy with the dwarves?
I'd say you're probably busy with the dwarves the whole time. Yeah.
Never mind. All right,
I need key point.
let's see. Marge is just gonna look at number 10 there. He's already
Okay.
a little bit damaged. And just hit him with a double Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So she looks behind her and 16 and 26.
The 26 hits.
13 damage to him.
Ooh, blast him in the chest again. He's below 50%, but he's still standing.
And she'll move 5 feet just to get behind this guy.
Okay. It is the Outlander's turn. Now, I need to look something up real quick, because I forgot what I'd written for it. It'll just take me a second. All right, these are... There it is. Okay, this guy is going to take the cannon out of its wooden, I don't know what you would call that, its spot, and he's going to turn it around and spin an action to aim it toward Rig. It's already loaded. That's his turn. It's then going to go
They're so tanky. What the hell?
to Fram.
All right, let me just see something real quick. I go here. Oh yeah, so Fram is going to step here, and he is going to pull out 3 glowing balls and throw them all over the edge of the ship.
Okay.
But if you do that, isn't you will got the opportunity attack from number 2?
Oh, you're right. Okay, so let's see. I can only do 2 and 5 then, without moving, and I'm pretty hurt, so I'm just gonna do 2 and 5.
Could you step between 2 and 5 to get to the other side of him? Like diagonally?
Well, see, I would need to be here to be close enough to get number 10, and I'd be moving away from number 2. So I'm just gonna do numbers 2 and 5 for now, I guess.
Okay.
And they both need to do, I believe it's a wisdom saving throw. So
Number-
19 passes, but 10 fails.
Okay, 10 was for number 2.
Yeah, so he's gonna chase that ball right off the edge of the boat.
He's gone and disappears underneath the waves. For all intents and purposes, he is dead. He is wearing a super heavy armor, so he would probably sink to the bottom of the ocean.
Nice. And that's what you get. Don't.
Bad move. Bad move. You never see sailors with armor. You know that's why.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
That's why they always wear the leather armor
Should have thought about that.
or
Idiots.
clothes.
What you
Yeah.
get?
I'm also gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Rig.
Okay. And let's see. Outlander's turn. This guy is going to take the cannon out of its spot and turn it towards Ruin. This
Ooh.
Outlander is going to move here. Well, he's going to go toward Kamaji. You weren't stealthed, right?
Nope. I just ran over here after hitting him.
14, 15, both are going to miss.
Mhm.
Rig's turn.
All right. First thing Rig's gonna do is just move away from where the guy was aiming. I'm going to put my hunter's mark on number 5. And then I am going to shoot him with my great bow. 26 to hit.
26 is going to hit.
And I do 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I do another one. Same guy. 21 to hit again.
That hits.
And 20 piercing damage.
All right. He is dead.
Good stuff.
He said he was targeting number
Ooh.
5 with those.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, yeah.
I was,
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
because Fram is almost. Yeah, Fram's
13
almost
and
dead. So I was
20.
going for the one who was.
33. All right, he's back up with what he had, and it was 33 damage for number 5. Okay,
You
it's
said
fixed.
what he have,
I
but
feel like number 10 definitely had at least half health before.
yeah. He's orange. He's orange there.
Anything else from Rig?
I can't move anymore. I guess he would just shout at everyone.
If you surrender now, you can join us, and the city's fallen to the dwarves either way, and there's a place for outlanders there if you help us now. Otherwise, you will be cast into the ocean like your friend there. Your choice.
Typically I'm going to make you do an action to try and convince. So I'll let you roll it next time. You could say that, but they're going to dismiss you.
Yep.
At least for this turn. It's then going to go to the next Outlander. He is going to move here toward Ruin. 30 feet. He's just next to you. A 15.
I think it misses.
Man, I got 21 AC.
Oh my god. Thank you for the sub. You got 21 AC?
I don't think you can use that feature thing that you were talking about.
Wait,
The-
what feature thing?
The thing that gives you the +2 AC, because you didn't use an unarmed strike as part of your attack action.
No, I have.
You did a
Oh.
bonus action.
Wait, no, it's a cancel weapon. I use spear.
Yeah, but you're talking about the thing that gives you +2 AC.
Yeah, that's a gel parry.
Yeah,
If
doesn't
you
it
make
say
an-
unarmed attack as part of your attack action? That's like the first sentence.
Wait, what?
Well, doesn't the
Trying
concise
as a-
spear, since
Thank
it's a
you,
monk
Aiden.
weapon,
I believe that's
count
Aiden.
as an unarmed attack? Isn't that what he said?
No.
No.
Attack action on your turn.
Just share
Wait,
it again.
What?
So that we
You're
can
talking
see
about
it.
agile parry. If you
How
make an unarmed strike
to-
as part of the attack
how to-
action on your turn
Either way-
and are holding
way
a
you can-
Kinsei weapon.
It misses by a lot either way, but
Wait, so I
Yeah, it misses
always.
still. You just
Yeah,
you
but,
just have to punch as one of your attack actions is what you have to do to activate that.
What?
As your attack or your extra attack, you have to punch instead of use a spear.
What? All right.
Here,
Because it says unarmed.
Arm strike. Okay.
So a punch.
I think it feels so weird. Like, why?
I mean, it
It's a
makes sense.
trade-off. You don't you use it's basically like you're
Oh.
readying your weapon so that like you can defend yourself with it. So you
Oh.
have to punch, but you also have to have a weapon in your hand. So it's like you're trading
Oh.
off damage to have more
Oh.
AC.
I guess that makes sense. Okay.
It is Kamaji's turn.
I
Yeah.
do know that 10 definitely had half health. He had an orange ring. I don't know.
well, you hit him and I hit him, right? You stabbed him and I hit him with an Eldritch
I mean,
Blast.
I gave him back the 33 damage or 33 health, and
But he is
I'm just
he
saying
is
that
orange. He
Maybe I
was
misclicked.
orange.
he was
did the
orange.
20 did the
Yeah,
did the 20 damage that Rig hit him with at the end, did that perfectly bring him down? Because otherwise it would
Oh, you're right. I don't know
it'd
why
be
then.
overkill.
I mean, here, let me just. Maybe I misclicked it. You know, sometimes the buttons are kind of.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
know
you
what
hit
his health is. I
21.
just know that he had an orange ring.
There you go.
You hit
I
him
brought
for
it to the orange
21
ring.
and I hit him for 13, so he has 34 damage on him right now.
34. Okay.
Mhm.
Let me
Between
check. Something.
Kamaji and I.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
I
I'm
should
gonna hit him
have-
again.
Okay, I fixed it. Your
Cool.
turn.
I'm gonna hit him with my chef's knife. I don't have advantage, so it's just gonna be 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Yeah, I figured as much. What to do?
Yeah, I got a good idea. Oh, sorry.
I think I will disengage and
Hmm.
go over here.
Okay. Gotcha. Very well. Then it's going to go to Ruin next.
Rune gonna. This dude, I don't like him. Hey, I remember I got a. I remember I got a thing. Oh, maybe I remember wrong. Never mind. So I gotta hit the. I gotta do the thing. I gotta punch the 12.
Yeah,
Punch
you could still hit
him.
him with your spear for one of the attacks. Like you
Okay,
can
okay.
like do spear, punch, and then punch again as a bonus action, and
I
then
think that yeah.
that will activate agile parry, and you'll still have 3 attacks.
Okay. Punch. Punch his nuts.
That hits.
And damage. Bad.
Okay.
And spear. You know what? So I do that, right? I do the punch. So now I have agile parry, right?
Yep.
Okay. And I say, haha, that's what you get, stupid ass. And I just go to here. And he can take the opportunity attack. I got
Opportunity
21 AC. You can try to hit me, stupid ass.
Okay. Missed.
Okay. And I come
Nice.
to here
That was good.
and poke this motherfucker with my spear. Yeah. Hey,
Aw, it misses.
Oh,
It bounces off his
Does he
armor.
he doesn't get advantage because he's flanked on the other side, does he? Would he?
No, only
I-
Marge and Fram
no.
would get it. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I
Good
thought.
question.
I just wanted to double check.
Yeah. Yeah. But I can still use the punch. Punch.
Punch away.
Bonus action. Punch. Yeah.
17 hits.
Probably won't kill him, but it's so bad. The fuck. Well, I
Well,
try.
you still got
That's my turn.
another 6. That was good. He's below half. It then goes
Hey,
to
Punk's still helping you out. Here's another
Oh.
coin.
Wait, sorry. Can I gotta move to here so I can block for a friend
sure.
from this asshole.
Yeah, good
Okay.
move.
And Fram does give you a coin because, you're walking with Punk.
All right, this guy turns. He tries to hit Fram. He does manage to hit him. 5 bludgeoning damage. Still up.
I don't know, Punk's dead, bro.
Oh my god! Stop touching my butt!
Marge's turn.
You stupid ass!
Quick question: the
Yeah.
cannons that they're firing from, they'd be
Mhm.
susceptible to force damage, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they would.
Okay. Marge is gonna get in sight so she can see both cannons, and she's gonna aim at the tips of the cannon holes and try to dent the front part of the cannons, so that
Okay.
they misfire with
Gotcha.
her Eldritch Blast. So on the cannon.
Ooh,
Got it.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Let's see if it hits. That misses. That hits one of the cannons and dents it, preventing it from being fired. Which one do you want to affect? Number 9s or 7s?
7.
Number 7s. Okay, that one is inoperable.
And she'd like to feign that she was like, "Oh no, I missed," as if I didn't mean to hit the cannon.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, nice.
That's going to mess him up a little bit. Okay. Anything else?
No. Can I roll deception though to see if he, believes that I hit the cannon, or I guess to see if he didn't notice that I hit the cannon, kind of a deal. I want him to still try to fire
You
it.
want him to see it, the roll perception. Is that what you mean? He notices
You want?
it. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Because I feel like that would be the enemy that has to roll for that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm.
Okay.
And then I'm out of spell slots and everything, so I can't do anything else. So
Okay.
yeah, I just moved slightly so that way Ruin now has advantage on number 5.
Nice, nice.
Awesome. It's Outlander number 7's turn. Having seen the cannon get dented, and I just did double check some rules. He moves over here to spin an action to aim the cannon towards Rig. Number 9 will take his action to fire it later. So you can hear 7 saying, "Get ready to fire it!" And then goes ready to Fram's turn.
Let me check something real quick.
It is an action to load, an action to aim, and an action to fire.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I do have my own
yeah.
damage rolls for these cannons, though.
Okay, so they're both in contact with the cannon right now. If I had more HP, I would do this, but if I break concentration when I die, it wouldn't be that good. We're just gonna try to get number 5 and 12 off the edge of the boat.
Okay.
We're doing fetch again. Or
We're
punk
doing
balls.
fetch. Okay.
Wisdom
So
saving
7
throws.
got a 10, and number 9 got a 14.
All right, they both fail, so they are both going off the edge.
Okay. Wow. That was good.
I think that was 5 and 12. He was because he's not in range.
5
to throw
and
the ball.
Oh, 5 and
It's top
12.
of the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, 5. Yeah. I had a different thing for 9 and 7, but if Fram's at all in risk of dying, then it's a concentration spell, and they would be fine after he dies.
Gotcha. Okay. 5 and 12 sink to the bottom of the sea.
Let's see, and it's a bonus action or an action to do a health potion.
Bonus action for yourself, action for other people.
All right, I'm gonna take one. 6 HP. That brings me up from 3 to 9. Then I'm gonna move over this way.
Okay.
We'll end Fram's turn.
All right. Now it goes to number 9's turn. He spends his action to light the cannon, and he's going to shoot it towards Rig.
Holy shit.
All right. How exciting. So for a light cannon...
Exciting for you. No, he's trying to kill us.
No, I'm just trying to tell a good story. All right, let's see if he can hit. He's going to roll.
It's like Project Zomboid. This is how you died.
Yeah.
He gets a nat 1. He accidentally trips and he shoots the cannon into the deck, and the cannonball goes right through the bottom of the ship, and the ship starts to take on water. That was so
I'm
bad.
starting to see where the dwarves are taking over Stoneguard, and I'm only wondering why it didn't happen sooner.
Oh my god,
Now
a nat
that's
1?
exciting.
That is good storytelling there. Okay, number 10 is going to move toward Rig and attack. He's going to miss twice.
Yep.
Rig's turn.
All right, so I think this would be when Rig shouts to all of them.
Alright, there's only a few of you left, and it'd save us the hassle of killing you if you would. We are allowing Outlanders to join our side, fight for the dwarves, fight for a common city where all can live in peace. If you want to join us, you can. If not, we will destroy you.
Intimidation?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm equally bad at all of those things. He's not a charismatic dwarf.
13. You're going to just roll
I'm
a...
gonna use the bardic inspiration from Fram to add to that.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a great use.
Oh,
Yes.
Wow.
Big.
Feel Ponk within you.
They are all intimidated.
Nice.
They
Dude, that's
surrender.
sick.
As he's talking,
Nice.
they just in the back are all
That
you
was
still
a-
he says.
That's so perfect.
Crazy.
That was a great. That was the best. That was one of the few times that people remember to use bardic inspiration, and it actually was super
Yes.
helpful.
Yeah,
Full 8, that
hey.
was amazing.
Punk's just like, you can see what my balls can do, haha.
Oh, you can see my balls.
All right, let me give you your XP for this. They surrendered. I'm going to give you the, just all of that as well. So, let's see. So these two were from earlier. We're keeping the rest of those, and we'll just call this ship encounter. Or all right, you should get some XP. Now that they have surrendered, they are in shackles over here along the deck. You don't have the tokens anymore because we don't really need them. And what are you guys planning on doing?
Where are the firebolt dwarves at this point? Are they just still firing firebolts?
They're firing, yeah. I can roll for it if you'd like me to.
Yeah, I guess just like kind of supporting them. And now that have like a central ship to fire from, we can probably.
How badly is this ship still taking on water?
Pretty badly. You guys are sinking. 117.
Is there any life buoys we can get on?
There's actually a lot of wreckage and fire in the bay now. Most of the ships have been destroyed. And then I just need to roll one more time for their final attack here, it looks like. They get 3 and 3. All right, 169. Most of the dwarves, there's so many have died that this is now like basically not a unit anymore. So it is going to go away.
Yeah.
But I'm going to add 7 soldiers to one of the other units. Okay.
Yeah, only 7 left. That's sad.
I mean, to trade a battalion of 500 soldiers to basically take out a battalion of 500 ships that are literally turning the tide of the battle, I think it's a fair trade-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say at this point, these ships are now fleeing. They're going to move away. And they're moving south first to support their flagship. They're just a little bit a ways from it, out of the way.
Can we fire the cannon at them?
I'm saying they're fleeing.
Well, can we now, Rig? I reckon we should perhaps follow them. That flagship and stuff seems to be worrisome. If we can put some pressure on them with our little firebolt ship. Only problem is we need to get our army to the south as well, and they don't know any better. So we're kind of in a pickle here.
That is true.
And this stupid boat gonna sink. It's already sinking.
Perhaps we send these brave dwarves with their firebolt casting to follow the ships and put pressure on them from the sea, while we return back, unite the dwarves and the goblins, and march south as best we can. Or perhaps organize a transport of rowboat ships to the south as well, if the bridges are no longer an option.
I think you speak wisely. We send the dwarves to finish up the job, and we go up to bring the other dwarves down.
Okay, so you guys are moving back to the northern district to reorganize. When you do that, go ahead and look back once you reach the city and roll a perception check to see what happens to the flagship.
Perception. Yeah.
Another nat 20.
Nice.
I have a net 20 today.
A dwarf hands you a monocle device which allows you to zoom in and get a really close view of this ruin. Or sorry, who rolled the nat 20? Rig. That actually makes a lot of sense, right? The dwarves are handing you a dwarven device.
Yeah, why me?
why ruin?
Because I'm cute. I'm too cute.
Here's the picture. You can see the king kicking, like a dwarf has kneeled down, seems like they're pleading for mercy, and the Outlander king kicks them, slaps them in the face, then kicks them, and the dwarf begins to grovel on the ground towards them as the king turns away, walks down the dock and onto the rowboat, which begins to sail away towards the flagship. You can see it finally reach the flagship. The flagship begins to move off to reunite with the remaining fleet. The fleet's got about 70-ish ships left, including the flagship. Okay?
And are the firebolt guys? Are they
all got
there yet?
wiped out. I thought there was only like 7 of them left, right?
7 dwarves
said
from
that?
one of the previous units got moved into
Oh,
another
okay.
battalion. Yeah,
Got it.
Yeah, that was up at the
Misunderstood that.
different 7.
top there. Yeah.
Yeah, we sent the firebolt guys are still heading down. So we
Firebolt
sent them
guys
down.
are chasing the 72 ships. Yep, but they are trying to flee towards the open ocean. The other thing that you notice is that there are 2 very large trolls sitting much higher up on the beach towards the bluff wall. And they kind of have this just confused look on their faces as they're like looking around at this battle unfolding in front of them. You recognize them to be the relatives of Little Tim, Big Tom, and Medium Tam.
Where are they? Where are they? I didn't see.
They're
Yeah,
way
what
down
bluff?
here by the palace.
Okay,
They're
I see.
about 200 feet from a very familiar looking dwarf. You suspect it's Crumb.
Wait,
was the
Chrome
one-
is the bartender.
Crumb is not the bar. That was Yorn.
Huh?
Yorn's the bartender.
Oh, then
Crumb,
you're wrong.
Crumb
Yeah,
was the
Crumb.
guy that served Rig's dad a long time ago and is now
Oh.
was serving the Stoneguard king, the Outlander king. And he just got slapped in the face and kicked to the ground. And these 2 trolls are looking at this like very confused. The dwarf is now
so
standing
Crumb-
up and moving back
Crumb
to the
was the
trolls.
one who was slapped in the face.
Yep.
It was Crumb. Oh, okay.
Oh,
And we're all pretty suspicious of Crumb at this point, so Riggs.
Wonder if he got what was coming to him. Oh, I recognize those 2. Those 2 ridiculous trolls.
Okay.
I mean, shit, Rune know nothing. Like, oh, I don't know. I don't care. Just give me more money, okay?
Okay. What would you like to do next?
Should we chase them?
I think we'll just follow through with our plan now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
So now you can move your
Reorg.
battalions. The battalions are going to reach the bridges. You said you're not going to go that way. You're going to take boats, right?
Yeah, we were gonna. Yeah, I mean, we'll all just group them all up in the bay here and just utilize any rowboats. We're gonna get the goblins too.
Sure.
We have enough boat.
Finally, we reunite with them and get some info from them.
mm-hmm.
So when you meet
I
up with
like it.
yeah, the green goblins. When you meet up with the goblins, they tell you that they had some huge victories on the southern wall. Many of the northern troops just held that position until the southern troops managed to push through. So if you look down here, I can kind of just go over this briefly. It was quite a battle. There was a unit of Outlanders that came out one of the gates to try to outflank them, but the goblins rerouted one of their units to meet them in the field inside the town and stopped them from flanking them. Finally, they were able to push through up towards the palace, but by the time that they got there, the king had disappeared and they were unable to find him. They suspected that he had gone inside one of his secret dungeon doors, and you now know that he fled out from a secret tunnel in the bluffs. They then pushed northward, but by the time they got to the bridge way up here, the armada out in the bay began to fire on them, and they started to lose troops very heavily. They managed to get across with several battalions, but they met the rest of the Outlander battalions in the field up here near the Church of Jelena and had another huge battle. They managed to win, but they only survived by 750 troops, give or take a few. They then held their position and waited because they knew that if they marched further towards the northern district, that the armada would have fired upon them and destroyed them. So they lost a lot of people.
But they won.
but they won. Yeah,
You say, wait, who lost a lot of people? Goblin?
the goblins
Yeah.
did. Yeah, like
And the
thousands.
Outlanders.
And the Outlanders.
Oh.
Yeah. It was pretty close, but they managed to
Honestly,
pull through.
All things considered, the dwarves did cleaned up pretty nicely for getting
Secret tunnel.
like they got taken captive, and then really only lost like
Yeah.
500 men.
It wasn't bad for the dwarves. So, I mean, they'd already endured so much punishment over 100 years,
Yeah,
150
yeah.
years, right? So,
Yeah.
okay. Now you guys take the boats across, and you manage to get to these gates down here. There's like a bug in my room bothering me. And you guys get inside. I'm just going to move them all in here. What's the first place that you guys would like to go? There are 3 locations. There's the Forge, there's the dungeons, and then there's Stoneguard Palace.
And there's still enemy Outlanders about, correct?
There are a few, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the forge is kind of like the main place where we get weapons and
Takes time to make those weapons, but yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's also just kind of like the center of where a lot of the stuff is happening. Do we know anything about what's in the dungeons?
You don't know what's in the dungeons, and you know the king escaped through the palace. And that it's probably the most well-guarded place at this point.
We definitely should wait for the palace until we have everything else under control. I'm inclined to head to the forge. It's the source of my people's power.
Lead the way.
To the
What say you,
forge.
generals?
I think that sounds like a great idea. Though first, I'd like to
Alright.
send off a little goblin scouting party back to our camp to the south. I need to check on Bitey. Let's see if we can get little Tim up here too. See his relatives over there, and I don't really feel like picking a fight with them.
Sure.
That's a good point. I also would like to check on my beloved Helga.
So you guys want to go to the camp first, or are you just sending a messenger?
No, just send
Send
a
me a
little.
messenger.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You get a message sent. And now we're going
Just
into
covering
the
our bases.
forges. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I like you guys thought of that. Okay. These are the tunnels in the forge. You know that from what you've read and heard that it is an intricate system of tunnels. They used to dig for precious stones down here. They also dug like a waterway to help with, moving hot water out of the forge. This room that you're currently in, there's a spiral staircase that leads up to the top where you were on the ground level. It's a pretty opulently decorated room. There are examples of different weapons along the walls, mostly different kinds of axes, some one-handed, some two-handed. And then down here you see this tunnel would lead directly to the actual forge. You don't see anyone in here currently. It's empty in this room. So there's quite a lot to explore. You don't have to explore all of it, but it is here for you. It kind of depends on where you want to go.
Do we have any like any time to take a short rest or no?
You're in the heat of battle, so I would say probably not. They're still clearing
Okay.
minor soldiers in the streets, and there are a few other kinds of elite guards scattered throughout the city that got cut off from their battalions.
All right.
So we can move right to the forge, or we can move throughout the rest of this area. What would you prefer?
I think we're just going to the forge,
Okay.
especially if
Let's
there's
say we head
nobody.
straight forward.
If there's nobody around.
All right. When you make it to the forges, you do recognize this probably. You've been here before.
Mm-hmm.
You see a dwarf over here, his body limp, leaning over the iron anvil. It's dead. And next to him, you see a very large Outlander. His sword has blood dripping off of it. And accompanying him is one of his special guards. These are some of the more powerful Outlander guards. You haven't fought these yet.
This guy's
Are they-
this dwarf's dead.
He's dead.
Man, if Grizzlog is here, this dwarf built a shield for Grizzlog. Grizzlog
did.
is here. You are rage! Varun just like, don't care. Who is
When,
that?
when you enter the forge, you hear him bemoan your presence. I see you've come. You may have the victory at your hands, but your good friend, the dwarf, is dead. His blood spilled against this stupid anvil that he swore to protect. You dare challenge me?
Nope.
Prepare to die, Dwarven King.
You just say yep.
Oh, you said nope. I was like, all right, well, bye. I'll leave you here.
He
We're
said
gonna
yep.
stick around.
Yep.
What you think, you stupid? We gotta slay you!
I will slice your throat so I don't have to hear your distasteful voice any longer, goblin girl. Silence!
How dare you! I'm
He
idol
like
of Dani!
reaches into his pockets and puts in earplugs.
Cut your ear if you don't need
Oh, no. I told the dead won't work anymore.
come, come down here and face me and your grisly fate.
Ruin, tell him about Punk.
Yeah, in the name of Punk, I shall cut your nuts and feed it to your mouth.
He gives you 2 more gold pieces.
It's like every time
Nice.
Ruin says something about Punk, she like has her hand out behind her.
Yes, like this, like so friend, like and like.
In the
It
name
becomes
of
like a
Punk.
Pavlovian thing. Like eventually, when he's not around, she has a Punk, her hand goes up, and he doesn't know why.
Oh god. Roll initiative.
Let's
Draw
go,
your
let's do
weapons.
this. Yeah, sure.
Oh, another nat
Oh.
20 for Fram.
Praise Ponk.
Punk be praised, bruh.
Fram, you're up.
Doesn't matter that I've only got 9 HP. That's nothing. Just see how far away Fram is.
So wait, is this like a elevated platform and like the stairs up or over here? It looks like.
Yep, you got it.
How elevated is it?
Each of these stairwells is 5-foot incline at 45 degrees.
And it's broken on this side.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only like a 10-foot high.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yep.
Alright, these guys are clad in like all sorts of armor, right?
Yes, the leader is number 7.
Alright, his armor becomes very hot with heat metal.
Oh. Con save?
And he is going. Let's see.
Yeah. It says right there.
It says what? It says what? Yeah. So it's going to be 8 fire damage, and this is going to keep on happening. Yeah,
Okay.
each of my turns. He can
8
take off his
fire.
armor to yeah. And then because Fram is so weak, he is also going to back up a bit.
He
Did
also
you
has
just guess that as a level 1 spell?
level
What was
2.
that? Level 2.
Oh, yeah, okay, above level 2. Got it.
Um,
Want to make sure we're missing out on a D8.
yeah, he also has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay. Very good.
Until he takes the armor off, which he can't really do because I'm pretty sure it takes like
Dude.
5 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And
it
the
takes a
con
while.
save is just to see if he had disadvantage. He just takes that damage without any rolls. It's just burning him.
Ooh.
Gotcha. 8 at the
Oh,
beginning
this
of
is
every
so
turn.
good. This is so good.
And that is Fram's turn.
Okay. So it's going to go to Kamaji.
Okay. I am going to Let's see.
Hey, cool.
I'm gonna move behind this little staircase here,
Okay,
and then I'm gonna hide as a bonus action.
got it.
At 20.
You are
It's
hidden.
Oh, you're invincible.
Too bad I couldn't roll that on this next dice roll. That would have been way better. I'm gonna shoot my short bow at him with advantage because I'm hidden. 22 to hit,
22 hits.
and that's gonna be 23 piercing damage.
23 piercing
Awesome.
damage to number 7.
And I'm gonna, I think
Okay.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Do I have any sort of cover here?
Yes, you've got half cover.
Okay, cool.
All right. Rig.
All right. Now, has it been? How long has it been since we were on the boat?
Half hour?
I can.
You
I
say
can
half
move my
hour?
hunter-
Yeah.
If
I can
if
move my
that
hunter's mark.
sorry.
Wait, sorry. I can move
No,
my
no.
hunter's mark up to number 7 without using another spell slot because it lasts for an hour. So I can
Okay.
I can mark him and do more damage.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
going
1.5
to
hour.
shoot number 7. 11 to hit.
That misses.
I'll use my luck to re-roll that. And still miss.
That misses.
Mark down my luck, and then I'm gonna shoot him again because I have 2 attacks. This time it's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right.
You
I'm
finally
gonna do some
penetrate
damage
his armor.
with glowing armor, and so it's gonna do 15. But then I also use my cantrip biting arrow,
Okay.
which adds let's see. Oh, it adds a d6 of cold damage, so he's also gonna take 4 cold damage.
19 total.
And then
Effects
Then
the
if he
same.
does and if he has any reactions, he takes more cold damage because he's covered with both glowing hot armor and a thin layer of ice.
Okay.
It's actually another d6 too because you're level 5.
Oh.
I think the other d6 is for the
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
it's for like the bonus damage he takes. So it's
I got you.
yeah, it's 1d6 extra for the attack and then 2d6 if he takes any reactions.
Gotcha.
Ruin.
So you say you're already being half hour, right?
Yes.
So if I have half hour, if I spend at least half hour of the rest meditating, I can regen my key point. But I suspect we are like
You were on
I
the
don't
move.
have the full house. Yeah. Can I at least regen like half?
Nope. You guys are
Man!
rushing through the
Alright.
city, organizing the
Alright.
movement of battalions across water and rowboats.
Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. Don't need it. Key point, yeah. Just jump here, side by side with my husband, and shoot this motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Woo!
That hits.
Oh shit! I forgot to. I forgot to call you again.
I think you have to be disadvantaged though.
No, because I have the. Remember, I have the
the
sharpshooter.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this is so good. This is why I love this build. Damage is not good.
9 slashing still hits.
Did he got any like?
27 hits and 9's good.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to do a thing. The Kensei shot.
Okay.
Where is Kensei shot? Hey. So I will have the 1d4. So he wear armor. He got any like resist?
Does he have any
Oh, for-
resistances?
Yeah.
Not
We
that you're
know.
aware of.
Okay. Well, I got another one. Hiya. Spring.
27.
Shit.
That hits.
I forgot to code it. I mean, can I code it like if I? So can say, but I mean, sharpshooter is like I need to code it at the start of the turn or each attack. Can I like this one? I
I have
didn't
to
code
read, I
it,
don't
and
remember.
that one.
You can change it on each attack, but I mean, you already rolled it, you know.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
before
I
you
know,
make
I know. That's why I'm just like, so if the first attack, I didn't code it. The second attack, I can still code it before.
You always have to
the second
call it before you roll.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm pretty sure you
okay.
have like a thing on your character sheet where it's like a toggled effect, so
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
literally put it on there for you. So when you roll it, it'll be a +3 instead of a +8. and you'll
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Okay,
It'll
so
literally add the damage too for you. It'll do it all.
13.
Okay.
That's the
And-
best way to do it. Okay.
And I jump down. Hey! That's
Okay.
fight side by side, husband and wife. Nice.
I just am fine with it because there's a molten lava river between us.
Oh no! No, you know what? It's just like that story. You hear that story before? Like two goblin husband and wife love each other, but there's a lava between them. So they need to like, you know, every year they can only, but they make their love become more stronger. Just like us.
Even reading the pamphlets. Good job, brother.
Wow.
Hey, that actually is it's a Chinese and Japanese myth. You guys know that I forgot the name. I mean I don't know the English name. Sorry.
That's so funny. All right, this guy's going to move forwards, number 5. He is going to... Okay, he is going to move 20 feet here. And he's going to position himself next to a really large lever, and he starts to turn the lever, and this cauldron of hot lava is going to spill out and rush down in a 5-foot, let's see here, 5-foot rectangle, 25 feet.
This is 25 feet.
I'm sorry, it's a little bit.
Oh. Holy shit.
Here we go, 30 feet. It's going to hit you. You're going to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Bro. Dex
My
saving
bad,
throw!
but it has to hit you on that round. I just was counting wrong.
You're good. I just thought it was funny.
It was funny. All right. It's going to be 28 damage if you passed, and it's going to be 14 if you failed. And passing is 18.
So I passed.
I fell. I'm dead.
Okay.
So I'm
Wait.
gonna take. I'll have 14, but then I'll also use my uncanny dodge to have that again. So I'll take 7.
Okay.
And it's fire damage.
Fire damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the. That's level 7. I'm dead.
Okay. He's going to spend the
Come on,
rest of
Jay.
his movement
Don't forget me.
to move
Ah,
here
yes.
and
Peace
take
and quiet.
cover behind the cauldron. And then it
No,
goes
I
to
will
March.
hug you.
Well,
I become a
Fox,
goblin ghost.
I don't vote force for Punk. This is a sad day.
Marge is going to move over to the right to get out of the oncoming wave of lava coming. And stand in front of Fram.
Keep your head down, punk man. You look like shit.
And try to hit number 5 here.
They do have cover behind
You
the
said that whole
cauldron.
He's covered behind the cauldron.
Yep.
Can I see number 7? Okay.
You can see number 7 just fine.
All right, well, I'll try to hit number 7 with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Grind him up.
Ooh, they bounce off of his
16, 17.
armor. Yeah. Brutal.
Well, shit.
That's all I can do.
Okay. It was close. It's the commander's turn. The commander is going to point his sword towards Rig. And he just says out loud, "I mark you for death." And then he is going to go 15. He's going to jump down.
It's a D6.
That is true. It is a D6.
It's 10 feet. You said it.
I did. I'll go with it. Takes 1 damage.
Damn it.
Wow,
Like,
this
I'm
guy
such
is
a lucky
tough.
bastard. And then he's going to use his strength, which he has plenty of. Move 15, right? And he goes here. It's 30. I guess at an angle. And then he's going to dash. Another 30 here. Actually, he's going to go right here. And now it's Fram's turn.
And when he
But-
says, like, I mark you for death, Rig goes, yeah, you too.
This is a childless king here.
Alright, let's see. So we are... we'll just, do 2 things. We're gonna Eldritch Blast him. Does a
I'll be back.
19 hit.
19 hits.
I'm gonna do 6 cold damage, and he needs to make a con saving throw. He has disadvantage on it because of the hot metal.
Ooh, 9.
And so he's poisoned. Still has continuing disadvantage on rolls and ability checks. And he's also going to take damage from heat metal because his armor is still blazing hot.
Okay.
He's going to take an additional 10 fire damage.
10 fire.
Make another con saving throw to see if he... it wouldn't really matter because it's the same result of him having disadvantage on a bunch of stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
And Fram's just going to kind of back up a little bit just to be away from the stuff.
Kamaji's turn.
What to do? What to do? This is still like here, right? This fire.
Yep.
Mm,
It'll move again on the character's turn. It's a wave that rushed towards you guys.
I guess is the wave gonna pass, like, and Ruin will be not in it anymore?
Yeah, correct. Because it recedes where you're standing, but it grows larger.
I got you.
Yeah.
So it's just a wave that goes down the thing.
Oh,
Yep.
so it's not following that channel?
It's following the channel, yeah. So it'll go around the corners.
I just wasn't sure. But I guess what I was clarifying, Shafe, was that if it's gonna like fill the whole channel up, or if it was gonna like pass down.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was just worried for Marge now. I was like, oh shit, I moved there thinking I was going to go around that channel, but I'll just
Yeah,
keep
it-
going south and uh-oh.
No, it will. You're right.
Yeah,
It goes
you're
around the
good.
corner.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
safe where you are. It's just not gonna persist. It's not gonna be high forever. I'm gonna. In that case, I'm not gonna save Ruin.
But
And
your
I'm just
wife.
gonna- I
Oh
don't.
my God.
I don't have a health potion to give anyway, so I wouldn't be able to really
I got
do.
no healing.
I don't have to.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
none of my
wouldn't be able
characters
to
have
do
health
much.
potions anymore. Yeah.
You know, in
So-
hindsight, we really should have taken a short rest before we came down here.
Yeah, but we don't have time. It's pretty rushed.
Yeah.
We're stocked up on health potions before we enter giant battle.
We
Yeah,
kind of did.
that's
We
true.
kind of did, but we just used them.
But we
a
could have
lot.
waited before we rushed into the forge, I think.
Yeah, we probably could have. At this point, we probably could have. But I think we're also fine. Ruin will be
Wait.
fine.
Wait, did you give Rune health potion. I
No,
got no
wait.
health. Okay.
Nobody has any.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're all
okay,
out.
okay.
Fram used his last one on himself, and Rig is out.
So I'm gonna try and hit this guy with my chef's knife.
Misses.
Shoot. That's unfortunate. I guess I'm gonna disengage as a bonus action and go over here. That's my turn.
Okay. Rig.
All right.
Well, you can come at me if you can catch me.
Oh, I will catch you, and I'm gonna slay you with my great sword, you stupid false king.
You do know who my babber was, don't you?
I've
And-
heard
and I
tales
think-
of his name.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be one of the last things you hear when you die.
And I think instead of engaging with him, though, Rig is going to secretly put a snare right here. Actually, right
Okay.
here, right in front of the guy, with the spell instant snare.
Got it.
And he basically has to make an intelligence or wisdom perception against my spell save DC to see it. Otherwise, he won't know that it's there.
Got it. He does that on his turn?
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
And
I know one.
yeah, and Rig is going to try as like going. Is this like a wall behind Rig, or can he keep moving like past it?
It's a wall, but it's like 5 feet tall.
Yeah. Would Rig be able to kind of like hop over it?
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain.
Yeah. So he's going to like do that.
But you have to catch me first.
And he kind of gives like the Marge and Fram like a little wink.
Okay.
He's trying to bait him into going forwards and stepping onto the trap. And he's
Okay.
taking cover behind the wall.
I see. You got full cover behind the wall.
Yep.
Then it goes to Ruin. Death saving throw.
All right, guys. You know what will happen. I gonna call it.
Not 20.
Stand
That
by
one.
Good one.
myself. Let's go.
Well, that's good though. That's good. That's a positive.
Right.
That's what you want.
Wow. And next time. I haven't have a net on it today.
Okay. It's the Black Knight Commander's turn. He is going to move out. He resets the cauldron and watches it fill up. And then he goes back to get cover again. That was his action to do that. And then is going to go to Marge.
Let's see, how far is this? 22 feet. Marge is going to try to move up, shuffle by Kamaji, and try to grab Ruin and drag her back.
Okay.
I don't know what that would be action-wise, but I want to move her away from the fire as far as I possibly can.
Yeah, it's just your
So
action.
16 feet to get to here. And then, yeah, and then can I just drag her back? It's, well, with that, like, my full movement is 30 feet, but if I'm dragging her, I would imagine I can't move full movement, right?
Should be half, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
it's like
so
difficult
15, so I
terrain.
can move another 7.5 feet. So I'm gonna try to drag Ruin back to, here, far away from the lava as I can get her.
Just enough.
Okay. Very nice.
Good move.
Nice.
It
Don't you
is-
die on me, you goblin. I was just starting to like you.
All right, so he's got to
This-
make an intelligence or he needs to make an investigation or a what was the other one? He has to check to see if he notices the snare. So that's either
Wisdom, right?
investigation or perception. And he has
Investigation
disadvantage
perception.
on that because he's
It's
on fire with his armor.
He doesn't
Doesn't
see it.
matter. If
He gets stuck
he
here in the
steps right
snare.
onto it.
'Kay.
Yeah, so he is now 5 feet. The trap triggers succeed on a dex saving throw, so he does have a chance to get it free.
Okay. And he's hanging upside down, right?
Yeah, but he has to do a dex saving throw to see if he gets stuck.
He's stuck.
Yeah, he fails that. Yeah, restrained, hanging upside down 5 feet above the ground, and he can't move.
So you just see him like step on the ground and then he just flips upside down. Now he's hanging and he just yells out, "What sorcery is this? Free me! Free me!"
And Red kind of pops up for a second.
Why? You walked right into my snare. That's the whole point.
Face me like a true king, you fool!
All right.
Wait, this guy is not a king, right? This guy is guard.
Yeah, he's
This
a
guy is
commander, but
king. Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
they're
Yes,
both
sure enough.
commanders technically.
Oh,
He
they're
wants to-
both commander.
Yeah, he wants to face you. He's demanding to be freed.
Wait.
Nope.
So this guy is not a king. I saw he's the king.
Nope, the king's not here. These are just commanders.
Oh. Oh shit. I
King's
misunderstand.
gone. King's got
Ah.
on
Yep.
the
Oh,
flag.
king is on the. Okay.
Yep. So he's trapped. He
Soon
can't.
enough, I guess I'll come out in a minute, but yeah, you brought this on yourself. You want to walk into my snare?
Fram's turn.
All right. Let's see here. We're gonna just keep Eldritch blasting him. That would be. Let's see. Did I get any benefit for him being restrained? Let me check that real quick. I think I get advantage.
I believe you do.
Yes. Okay, so I get to roll advantage against him. And so that would be 14 to hit. Probably not gonna make it.
14 misses.
Dang, I missed. And that's it for Fram.
Kamaji.
So I could stabilize ruin, but then you won't be rolling death saves, and we don't really have a way to get you up.
Yes. Trust me.
I forgot
Did
something
Bradley-
too, by the way, is that this canal is filled and the rest of it dispersed slightly over the top right in this section, but nobody was there. So it didn't have an effect. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But what?
Okay.
And I
Okay.
forgot that I'm still rolling heat metal for number 7 on Fram's turn. So he takes 6 extra fire damage and has to make a con saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, let's do those retroactively because it's important. Anacon
This
saving
key
throw.
metal is so good.
You got a 16 that time.
Okay. He passes, so he doesn't have disadvantage anymore. He's still wearing the armor, so he's still burning.
But he's poisoned.
Oh.
No, because that would have worn off.
That would've
was
worn
from the
off?
last. Yeah, because I didn't succeed on the Eldritch Blast. The only thing
Okay.
is he's still restrained, so it doesn't really matter whether he has an advantage yet. Or disadvantage, I mean.
Okay. I updated it.
Yeah. So he's
Very
he's
nice.
restrained, but he doesn't have any disadvantage.
Okay.
He can't do anything.
You almost rose him. Nice. This is so good.
And we were on Kamaji's turn, I think.
Yeah. So you want to keep rolling the death saves? East.
I want to roll it. I bet I can. So if I fail, if I fail once, you still. Yeah, if I
then
fail.
we'll if you fail, we'll get you up.
Yeah.
Well, we can't really get you up. Is the thing is we can just stabilize you so you don't die.
Yeah,
We don't have any potions, but
I got this.
all right. I can walk over top of these stairs without hitting the lava, right?
Yes, you can. The canal is filled to the top, and the cauldron has been refilled by a contraption within the stone by the guard up north.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go here and attack him with my dwarven chef's knife. Oh man,
That misses.
so bad. What to do now? I guess I will disengage. No, I don't. I spent up my movement.
He also doesn't. Well, I guess that he still can take like a attack because he just can't move, but he still can attack.
Yeah. I'll dash. And I'll take the opportunity attack.
Okay, opportunity attack.
And he will have disadvantage on that because he is restrained.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, I see. It's 2. Okay. 16 misses.
Has disadvantage on that because, well, it doesn't matter, I guess, because
Yep.
he misses. But
Yep.
I'm just gonna go up these little stairs over here and chill here.
Okay. Rig.
all right, so Rig hops back over the wall.
All right, here I am.
Are you
And
going
he
to
does.
free me?
Why would I do that?
I have
Oh.
advantage.
24
24
hits.
to hit. 17 piercing plus cold damage. 21 cold damage.
4. He's still up.
What?
And
Wow.
I get another attack though, so I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
Did your people give my parents a chance to defend themselves? Nope, I'm gonna attack you however I can. That's how we do it in the forest.
Your parents were fools. 25 hits.
Yeah, so are you. They weren't the ones who walked into a snare.
Plus
You
And that's a
more-
good one.
23 more damage.
He's dead. He's hanging limp. His arms fall
Nice.
over his head. He's done.
Ah, this poor thing. He didn't even attack anyone once.
That's true.
Poor
Well,
thing.
once he'd hit Kamaji, or tried to hit Kamaji. He swung once.
Yeah, like I was telling you, you didn't even make it down to me.
He can't respond.
Hey, you other guy.
Like a king.
So, you up there behind the cauldron there, do you want to give up and surrender, or shall we kill you too? I
He
don't
just
really care.
sneers towards you.
Bro,
Anything-
this is
Yeah,
actually cold.
Anything else, Rig?
Oh no, that's it for Rig. Like
Okay. It's
but-
Ruin's turn.
so like he's
Oh,
not within
okay.
range of like where the lava's coming, right? Like if he stays there, the lava won't reach him.
The one that's passing currently? No.
Yeah, so like as long as he knows, like if he thinks he would be like if the lava would be at risk of hitting him, he would move to a place where it wouldn't be. But if it's like not going to reach him, then he would just stay there.
Okay. Ruin's turn.
I'm bringing all my player key point into this role. Meditation, let's go! You got this road! For my husband, I shall rise! Yeah! No! 7! Fuck! Alright, can you stabilize me?
Okay, that was brutal.
If I got a critical fail, I was dead. So, never
Oh, man.
mind. Wait, never mind. I mean, can the bar inspiration use on this? The day saving throw?
You would have had to have it before. Bardic Inspiration, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's true.
This guy
Like-
moves out. He dumps it again, but because the canal is full, it disperses across the floor a lot further than before. Ruin, you take an automatic death save or death failure. He then
Bruh.
moves back to take full cover behind the cauldron. And then this one moves past this wave. It has no effect on anybody here.
Isn't it my luck is shit?
Marge's turn.
Hmm. Could I make a quick perception roll to see the structural integrity of the lever? Could it be broken? Do I think it could be? Does it look pretty darn sturdy?
Sure, roll perception check. It's pretty darn sturdy.
Okay. And I've got like Ruin's feet are in the lava right now, right?
Yep.
So because you already have her grappled, you can just like move. You don't have to use your action or anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure. So I'm gonna move 15 feet then back this way with Ruin. Try to drag her back to the stairs over here.
Okay. I'm gonna
And
take the screw
toes.
off. There you go. Looks better.
Come with me, Ruin. You're not dying on my watch. Hang in there. You've got a wedding to look forward to.
I'm barbecue.
And then I still have my action, but I'm assuming since I'm grappling, I couldn't really, unless I want to drop Ruin, attack. So I'm going to just attempt to stabilize Ruin with a medicine check, right?
Yeah,
Plus
yeah, you can
0,
roll medicine.
but- Hey, not bad.
That works. That stabilizes her.
Ruin, wake up. Think of Kamaji. Don't leave him. Don't look into the light.
What was that?
Can you hear the
Grandma!
wedding bells? Follow the wedding
Oh
bells.
shit! Wait, follow the wedding bell. That means I think she's gonna die because that's gonna never happen. That's the
You never
heaven.
know. In
That
a
would be
world
a-
with magic, anything's possible.
It's
That
Fran's
would be
turn.
Marge's turn.
Awesome turn.
You'll marry Kamaji in heaven with Punk.
So I am stabilized like this, right? Hey,
Yep. 1 health point.
stable. Oh,
Alright.
wait. Not 1 health point. I still 0. I just stable, right?
I guess
If we use-
technically, yeah, you're right. It should be 0, but you're
Yeah.
stabilized.
Yeah, like this.
I'm just out of
Yeah, nat
curiosity,
20
how
would be.
tall is this gear next to Fram?
It's 5 feet tall.
Alright, so like it would climbing over it would take how much movement?
However long the distance is, it would just be difficult terrain.
For some reason it's not letting me there. It's being weird about moving my character. Okay. Just seeing how that would be more than
Is-
his movement speed.
Isn't this, if you are on here, isn't this just a stair? You can just go down there.
He like climb up onto the stairs this way using the
Yeah, just difficult terrain again.
Yep. Alright, so that's 10. And then let's see, so he can get about this far. It's kind of crazy, but he might also dash. The idea being that this guy could keep dumping stuff and then Fram will get closer, or he could go after Fram and then not be able to also dump stuff the next turn.
Okay. Cool.
Careful, you're low. I'm scared.
Marge sees a
and-
bloody Fram walk by.
but-
Punk boy, no.
As he goes by, he does drop a gold coin into or
Into Ruin's
Hey,
hand.
Punk.
Oh my
If you
god.
die, tell Punk that Fram's is high.
Okay.
Wait, you're talking to me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you're unconscious, but he puts like a gold coin in your hand and just says, "If you die,
Oh,
tell Punk that I say hi."
nice. And
And he's gonna go try to distract number 5.
I'm unconscious but still smiling. My body can
You
feel the coin.
You smile just a little bit more when the coin's in your hand.
Yeah.
Kamaji's turn.
Alright, seeing the big wave of lava and Fram rushing forward, he yells down to Rig, "Get out of there now, Rig!" And then I'm gonna use my action. So if I get to here, can I climb up that
Yeah.
with like difficult terrain or an acrobatics check or something like that?
Difficult terrain.
Okay. So then I'm gonna spend both my action and my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
So that's gonna be about It's gonna do like about 50 feet here.
Okay, you skirt the edges of that lava as it's rushing towards the outer part of the stone walkway.
And then that's 70 feet to get up top the wall. And then another, that puts me at 85 to get to here.
Damn. Okay.
So I still have five spare feet of movement I don't even need.
That's crazy.
You are the true ninja.
And that is all I can do though. I can't do anything once I get here, but
Okay. Rig's turn.
All right. Can Rig hop over this like tube thing here?
This right here.
Yeah, or like this like channel where the lava is coming out through it.
You could just jump over the channel of lava, like this little corner there. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it's not something I have to roll anything for. Okay, Rig can get about here. Can he see number 5 at all? He be able to like
No.
shoot at him?
He's behind cover now because of that.
Yeah.
Cauldron.
All right. I don't think there's a lot that Rig can do at this point, so I guess he'll just also dash to get closer.
Okay. Very good. Ruin's turn.
Well, I can do nothing.
Can do
One thing
nothing.
I, well,
You're stabilized, but nothing can be done. It is this guy's
I can
turn.
have a. I mean, I can have a dream.
You can have a dream. What are you dreaming about?
no.
You know.
Tell me. Give me a good
No.
description.
Oh,
You don't have to do that.
Such a good wedding. Oh, everybody's
Keep in
here.
mind, you've got Marge on top of you, like, screaming, "Wake up, Bruin! Wake up! Don't die on me!"
What kind of food is at your wedding? Who's on your VIP list?
Of course, my best friend Helga and her father, and I guess my husband's those land friend. They can join too.
The guy who gives you money.
And and my ATM, my money bag friend.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
everyone's here! I'm so happy, and everyone give me coin. Oh, skies are raining. Oh, full of coin. Wow, holy shit!
All right, this guy is going to dip his his mace into the fire, and he's going to hit you with it after he does so. It's going to be a 23 to hit, 10 bludgeoning damage, plus an extra d6 of dwarven forge fire for 15 bludgeoning.
1 sec. Alright, I'm gonna use uncanny dodge
Okay,
to have that.
got it.
7 damage.
He's then going to attack you again. 18 to hit, which hits.
That hits.
For another 6. The fire has fallen off of his weapon this time. So it's just going to be 6 bludgeoning. Okay. Actually, you know, what we should do is we should say it lasts for a round. You can do that as well if you'd like.
Yeah, I feel like
That makes more sense.
I feel like
maybe.
it should be based on what your weapon is. I have a dwarven chef's knife, and he's got like a dwarven weapon,
Yeah,
so it can withstand the fires. But if you were to put something like,
regular,
Oh.
right? It wouldn't make sense.
yeah, get like a
Yeah.
quarter staff.
So say
like,
2 more fire damage then.
okay,
What are you guys' feelings on it lasting more than a round? I feel like maybe just a round because it's just regular fire, not magical at this point.
yeah, I
I
agree.
think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you dip
That
it in
makes
and then you swing it off.
Yeah,
Right?
because then your
Cool.
blade is like you have the molten lava on it, and
Yeah.
then like it's also still really hot for a second, but it's
Cool.
not gonna.
Let's do that
Yeah, I like
then.
that.
You guys can do that as well if you'd like. And then goes to Marge.
All right. Do I still have after the medicine check? Would I still have Rig grappled?
So Ruin grappled?
I'm sorry. Yeah, Ruin grappled. Or would I
Um,
have the option to?
You can undo it. You can stop grappling at any point, but
Well, I will. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to use another action to re-grapple or anything. I
Oh,
just
no,
wanna
once
drag
you-
Ruin up.
Yeah, once you
just
grapple,
10
it's
more
you're
feet
good.
here, so that way ruins at least a little bit off the ground. So that way, if like the whole bottom layer of this thing filled up with lava, she wouldn't just instantly die again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna drop ruin.
Those faces you're making are weird. I don't know what you dream about.
And then attempt to hit number 5 with some Eldritch blasts from over
Okay.
yonder.
I'm gonna drag your. Do you mind using your character and seeing if the line can touch the character without hitting? Yeah, perfect. So you can hit him.
That was my hope. So let's do 2 Eldritch blasts.
25 hits.
For 11 damage.
All right. Nice. Anything else?
No, lay up, Ruin's husband.
Fram, your turn.
All right, is this big thing of lava still there?
Oh, yeah, sorry. It moved because I forgot to do this on the other guy's turn.
Why is that
But
big?
no-
What the hell?
Because the canal filled up.
Oh.
This one is dumped out into that drop off. But that's where the wave is currently.
Is that gonna make this dude like his body is open,
Yep.
consumed by lava?
Yep.
Yeah, we got no loot.
So Fram
Always
walks
the
up
loot
to this
goblin.
guy, and he goes, "Hey guard, fetch!" Pulls out
Okay.
a gold ball. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Let's see. Nat 20.
Oh yeah, you definitely pass. Like you're not even tempted at.
Shit. Oh, shit.
You don't like the.
You think I'm going to be fooled by Punk's golden balls? Never in my life.
But yeah, that was the plan, bro. You must have like a really hard heart not to let Punk in there. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but kill him, guys. Kill him
I have a
good.
keen eye for your foolish ways. I worship Corwin.
Oh shit! Oh,
Kamaji's turn.
I love that. All right, I'm gonna dip my dwarven chef's knife in the lava. I'm
Okay.
gonna move around to get to here, and I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Yay!
Nice.
I haven't hit in a while. I've been missing my attacks. So you said it was a D6 with the fire damage?
A d6, yep.
Okay. So 23 and 28 total.
28. Pretty great roll. Okay.
I'm kind of wondering if I should stay here. Rig uses a bow, so there's no reason to give him flanking, I guess. Yeah, so I will move here.
Okay. Rig.
All right, Rig. Can you see number 5, or does he have to go change the position a little bit?
Can't see him from there. You'll have to climb up.
All right, so like here.
Yep.
All right, I'm moving my hunter's mark onto number 5, and we're gonna shoot him twice. First one, 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right, we're gonna do 20 plus some cold damage. So 22 cold damage.
Okay.
And then
we're
I was
gonna
like,
do it again. Oh. Then we'll do it again.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That misses.
I'm gonna use. Let's see. I've already used one luck. I'll just leave it at that. All right. So that was Rig's turn.
Ruin. You are stable. Any other dreams?
No, just full of coin and handsome, good shape.
What's going to be the name of your first child?
Oh yeah. Probably. Oh wow. Probably like. Shit. I don't even know. Probably Senshi from the Delicious of Dungeon. It's not gonna be Senshi, and if it's a girl, it's Marcel. Wait, is it Marcel?
Oh my god.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, it's so funny. Okay, so the wave continues to pass by. It doesn't harm anybody. It does completely melt that body that's on the ground and everything with it.
Man, sad.
I actually like his kid names. Just saying.
Maji's
Just saying.
Maji's starting to get swayed a little bit. Well, she's good with names.
Yeah.
Fram, this guy rushes towards you
Uh-oh.
for a grappling
Uh-oh.
check. Can you
Oh, shit.
roll an athletics or an acrobatics?
I'm better at acrobatics, but I don't pass.
He picks you up. He has moved 10 feet to get to here. He is then going to move another 15 feet to the edge, and he drops you off the side into the magma.
Bro!
You're dead.
Bro! What the fuck? Like dead?
Yeah. Failed his grapple check.
What? Oh no.
Bro!
That's his turn. It goes to Marge.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a.
Oh boy.
Don't have a way to counter that.
We still have the anytime.
Sorry,
I mean, I
Fram.
can do
Just
nothing.
sees this and
Oh no.
Punk boy, no! You bastard!
tries to hit him with
I was going to say that was very difficult to do. I feel like
more
crying.
Eldritch Blast.
Bro, if Gridlock is
that
here.
sucks, but
Ah, no way.
For 11 force damage.
11 force damage. He gets the 11.
No.
Yep, he's still up. Anything else, March?
Let's see. I'll move my 30 feet to see if I can maybe somehow. I mean, that's a pretty far drop into the magma, is it? Or would he be able to be grabbed by any means?
Yeah,
Is he
what's the
toast?
He's toast. He fell into the magma.
Oh no!
like the Terminator?
Man, now we're
His long thumb
definitely
sticking
the
out.
Fram Fam forever.
Bro, that means Gridlock can't even see him in the last.
Man, yeah,
No,
how is Fram how is Gruzlock not the first one to die?
Yeah, what the
Wrote him out before he could die, I guess.
No, that's it. That's Marge's turn.
Okay.
He's just shocked and in disbelief.
Kamaji. That was maybe one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I'm sorry, Eric.
That's all right.
You sure? I feel like you
Yeah.
enjoy
He's
it.
with Punk.
No, I didn't enjoy
He's
it,
with Punk now.
but I had to as an enemy and a story mechanic. Kamaji.
Ram is with Punk.
Kamaji just screams out, "No!" and rushes over,
'Kay.
and I'm gonna attack him. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? No, I'm gonna rush straight over. He's pissed. And yeah, Dwarven Chef's knife his ass.
Okay.
Oh no.
It misses. Oops. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. Rig's turn.
All right. He's definitely gonna shoot him twice.
23
Oh,
hits.
that it did that weird thing where it rolled twice when I clicked once. I'm gonna use luck on this. Well, let's see actually first.
Oh, I see. Yeah, 15 would miss. You want me to delete the 23?
Yeah.
Or you just count that as your luck?
I mean, I was gonna roll twice with them anyways. I'm gonna roll advantage on the 15, and then if that fails,
Okay.
Alright, so
they
it would have
both
been a
hit.
24. Yeah, and then if he kills him, we'll say that it was just the one.
Okay.
If that kind of makes sense. All right, so first one. That's the wrong thing. You can delete that one. That was I clicked on the wrong button.
Delete that one.
Um,
There you go.
All right, so the first one does 27 piercing damage plus 3 cold damage.
That kills
You
him.
guys are real dumb here. You killed my friend, and you could have gone for me. I don't know what you thought to achieve here.
And Rig walks over. He pulls the stuff off his body and he throws him into the lava.
Okay.
Nice.
He's in the lava.
Holy shit.
The battle is over.
We lost friend forever.
There's no celebration. Once,
Uh,
solemn.
That was brutal.
Holy shit.
Sorry, Eric.
That's all
I
right.
feel bad, but it had to happen.
I
That's-
feel like we,
that's-
I feel like
That's what he was
I
doing.
feel like we gotta end the session here. I feel like we can't.
Can't go on right now.
I don't know. I feel like this is what else. I mean, like,
There's more to do.
there's definitely more to do, but like, I don't know. It just feels like so. It feels like so. A lot just happened there.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can call it here if you'd like. There is another small thing we could. 2 more things technically.
Yeah,
I'm
the dungeon and the
fine.
palace. I mean, we
Okay.
can keep going. I guess it just yeah.
Are you okay to keep going,
Yeah.
Eric?
I know. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
How about we take a little short rest to
Let's take a short
the
rest.
bathroom
Yeah, a short break. Short rest.
to stable our mental.
A short rest or a short break or
Short-
both.
Short break, and maybe both actually.
Yeah, and-
East has already slammed that short rest button when you said it. So as soon as you said it, he already pressed the button.
No, not
Hey, thank you for this.
Jose.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that, Aaron.
I'll be back.
I know that was
think when-
brutal, guys, but
I'm pretty sure.
it was the strategic move for that guy to make, and if I had hesitated, I feel like I'd been taking it too easy.
Well, and I think right before that too, when Fram ran up there, Marge was like, "Punk boy, no!" as he ran by, holding on to,
Yeah.
the then dead ruin. Like that was a really cinematic moment in that way.
Yeah. I feel like a monster. I don't feel good about it. I could say that. He was probably one of my favorite characters. It doesn't feel good. But Fram died.
Oh no, Turtle.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Turtle, for you to come back at a time like this. But basically, the guy picked up Fram, got an incredible athletics check for the grapple, and threw him off the side into the magma.
Mm-hmm. Because Fram had just previously he ran past everybody else and the lava so he could get up to the cauldron so he could stop him from pulling the lever so everybody got roasted. And
Yeah,
he wanted to put himself in danger even though he had low HP.
I feel kind of emotional about it. I know it's ridiculous, but I feel like a little emotional. And I was the monster that had to do it.
Fram ran up there it was like, I gotta save my friend, so I'm gonna go up there and put myself in danger. And
Just as a reminder, there's in no way am I picking on you, Eric, at all. You know the name of the game.
Yeah,
It was-
Yep, it was. I put my character at risk, and I knew and of all, between the two of them, I think Riggs surviving to the end of the story makes more sense than
Mhm.
Fram. I will miss Fram. Like I also
Yeah.
had planned like 4 generations of his children, so we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
Well, it
That's true.
was so poetic with
I
Fram as he
know,
ran by. He dropped the coin off, and it was like, if you see Fram,
Yeah.
say hi, or if you see Punk, say
Yeah.
hi to me. And then,
Yeah.
I mean, we can
that's a good-
still do that kind of stuff. Like maybe Fram
Oh,
had
yeah.
had a friend we didn't know about, right? There's
Oh,
that's
we'll
still
see.
a possibility, right?
I've got plenty of other things I could do. Yeah.
Rune will now
Fram
become a
definitely
true
could-
Ponk worshiper. And what will happen to Rig with this? Is Rig going to? How is this going to affect Rig? I would imagine this is going to affect everybody seriously.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like Rig. I mean, it's already been like a big thing. Like he's lost a lot of dwarves. He didn't really know any of them, but as much as Fram annoyed him, like he also
Yeah.
felt kind of responsible for him.
Actually, on that
Oh.
note,
Which is why he kicked the body into the lava.
Aaron's like, I feel like this is my fault. I joined and now someone is deceased. No.
It
Now
is
you're
so sad.
Right?
Especially
So-
yeah.
at the very end of the combat, right after Punk dies, would Ruin still be like unconscious, right?
Ruin is still unconscious, so she doesn't know
So
yet.
Ruin has that coin on top of her. Marge grabs that coin.
Oh,
Oh, and he was also thrown into the lava with like 700 gold coins that are now like just gone.
gone. Yep, everything on Fram is
your
gone.
Your ATM is gone. All of the infinite punk pamphlets are gone.
The bag of holding is gone. No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That instantly.
Oh, that
man,
sucks.
Now, Rune.
I am a monster.
You are a monster. Now, see, check out this. Now, Rune gonna become the Avenger Rune
Oh
mode.
my god.
Mhm.
She lost her smile and money.
No, Marge has Kibble's
and
head.
Yeah, he had
Yep,
one of
Marge has a Kibble's head.
Kibble's finger bones as like a holy relic.
Mhm.
Which somehow is like the
Oh.
only thing the lava didn't destroy. It's like floating on top.
Wait, what is floating on top?
Oh, so he had one of Kibble's finger bones as a holy relic, and so I'm just saying that's like
Oh.
floating above on the lava,
Mhm.
not burning somehow.
I do really like the idea of Fram's elongated thumb being the last thing that dips into the lava
Yeah.
as it just goes down.
Oh, here we go. My partner's asking. So, anyone getting into necromancy then? A Fram revival? You have to have
But
a
we don't even-
body. You have to have a
Yeah, we
body
don't even
to do
have
that.
body.
Yep.
Yep.
See?
I mean, if we do end up visiting like the plane that Pong's on, I could imagine that some sort of
Yeah, I
spirit.
bet.
spirit going
Yeah.
to be with
Yeah.
Pong.
I bet Brent eventually go mid
Mhm.
Punk.
Yeah, I mean, we've already been to the afterlife at least once.
Bro.
Like
You
Oh.
what's the color of your blood? You're like we have that flashback session and we saw the little poor friend. His childhood is so
Yep.
innocent
Yep.
and pure and like is so sad story.
I
And-
know.
And now
Yep.
you kill him so brutally.
But how powerful was this moment? I mean, it
I
was
feel like-
very powerful.
I feel like a whole character arc for Kamaji just shifted. Like what I was planning to do is, I feel like
Mhm.
I'm not definitely not. Probably gonna do something Ponk related now.
Yeah.
Fram would be so happy. So somewhere in
funny.
the afterlife, Fram Spirit's going.
But think about
Oh
it,
my
like we had that moment where like I was like praying to Ponk with you, and I rolled that nat 20, and
Mhm.
Ponk actually spoke to me, and then this happens like shortly after.
Yep.
Like I was planning on going like a wizard vibe and like doing like a blade singer thing, and I was gonna go with like a Sweeney approach,
Oh,
like
yep.
with the dance. But now I think maybe I'll go into like bard or something and like carry on the bardic tradition that Fram taught me.
That would be amazing. Yes.
Oh, cool. Sure, I'm gonna miss those punk balls.
Bro,
yeah.
when
Yeah, he had way better spells than Rig does. Like I'm gonna miss that aspect of it. Bard spells are so much fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do have a special little surprise for you. I didn't intend for this, but this happens, and after reading some previous notes, I think it makes a lot of sense. So what I'm going to do real quick, this is kind of off the cuff and a bit of a surprise, but it fits in with the lore that we've built. So give me a moment while I pop it up. So Fram is certainly dead. Here we go. All right. Fram's spirit now exists with the demi-deities, similar to the Cloud Coast, except it's not the Cloud Coast, it would be Ponk's plane of existence. Let me just grab the name for that. It is the Elfkin Wood, specifically within the Elfkin Wood, it's in Forestguard. And Fram, one of your greatest desires was fulfilled, though only in spirit form. You do not have a corporeal body any longer, but you are here along the riverbank, and there is Ponk with his famous raccoon. When you look up to the sky, you feel, well, first of all, you feel like you've returned to your childhood home. But when you look skyward, you see a dark disk where the sun should be. This is hearkening back to your prophecy.
Yep.
I can tell you that the dark disk is a new change plaguing the demi-plane of Forestguard within the Elfkin Wood. And Ponk tells you that it is the arrival, or soon-to-be arrival, of great nightmares, which are trying to pass through the Silspore Passage. They exist outside of it currently, so outside the reality that everything exists within, in your plane and your material realm. And these things are now blocking out the sun. Their shadows are blocking out the sun. That's what Ponk is going to reveal to you along the bank, because I know you RP both these characters.
Oh, hi, Fram. Welcome to Afterlife. It's me, Punk. Yeah, I'm Raccoon, too. You finally meet me. Finally meet you, bro. Wow, this is the happiest day of my life. Oh, actually, not your life, your death. Okay, now you see up there the sun? It's not really sun anymore, okay? It's a giant black disc blocking everything out. You know, it's gonna bring nightmares and go through the Silspore Passage. Oh, not so good. But, you're here with me now. You're my son forever, okay? Bro, I'm your son forever? It's everything I ever wanted. You're so much better than my dad. I just wish I could let my friends down there know I'm okay. And Prince Elmond, what's gonna happen to him, bro? Oh, you don't worry about that, okay? You're dead now. you know, maybe you get to influence this ghost. Maybe you stay here. I mean, if I were you, I want to stay with me forever and never think about anything else. But we'll see, okay? Okay.
Okay.
I have one question. Can I pet your raccoon? Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Here you go. Even with non-corporeal hand, you can pet. Haha, you like it. That's so mad.
And then we're going to switch back to the present. Fram is now gone and in the material realm, but his spirit does exist in Forestguard. Okay, now I'm assuming that the battle is over. Ruin is still asleep and does not know that that Fram has passed on. What's your guys' course of action?
We just suffered a heavy loss. One of our party, our newest but still important member, is unconscious. Before we go farther, we may need to revive her. But I also want to make sure now that one of our own has died. This is not for nothing. We must retake Stoneguard. We must build a better world, and we must, can't believe I'm saying this, make sure there's a place for Punk in the future of Stoneguard.
You know, I never would have agreed with that before, but yeah, that weird little man sure did grow on me. I'm missing him.
Marge
Thank you.
clutches that coin that she grabbed. That I don't believe she believes that nobody else saw her grab it, but she's holding it in her hand right now.
And now that he's gone and can't hear me, yeah, I agree.
You know what? I say we take one last ceremonial drink. And Marge pulls out a bottle of wine from the back of her purse to Fram, and dishes out a little to everybody and pours some out for Fram. One little bit last of wine.
You need to take my
For
hand.
Monk.
One
Stuff.
sip
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
sip of bonk juice for everybody.
Well, she
Well,
accidentally
that's
pours the wine on Ruin's face.
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
Man, this is so sad.
sad.
Mm-hmm. Good though. It's good hurt.
All
Uh,
right.
maybe.
Where to next? I guess we head up top and try and get Ruin some medical attention.
Yeah, maybe we
Especially
can
now that-
find some.
You do find a dwarven medic who's able to help you. You can roll 2d4 plus 2. Just
Me?
regular healing potion.
Okay,
Potion of heal.
2d4 plus 2. Oh, yeah.
All right, you got 6
Six.
health points back. There is still skirmishes happening in the streets when you guys come up to the surface. You see this, okay? Most of them are being beaten back to the edges of the walls and along the edge of the bluff near the coastline. But you do hear cries ring out near the dungeon, and you hear a battle happening at the palace.
Wait, palace? Where is palace?
Stoneguard Palace is down here to the left.
Oh, okay.
Where to, Rig?
All right, so we've liberated the forge, and
So what did you say we heard at the dungeon?
There's a battle ringing out over there at the dungeon. Skirmish.
All right, and then the palace.
There's also a skirmish happening there within the palace halls.
I was gonna say we head to the dungeon first, but this begins and ends in the palace, and I think that is where we need to go.
Okay. To the palace.
Generals, I need your counsel now more than ever.
He turns to Marge and Kamaji.
I agree. I do think that the palace will be the most important to secure.
Hey, wait. Where's my money back? Oh, friend.
Oh, Ruin.
Fram is he died in the lava, along with his coin.
He
Wait, what?
saved us all.
He died. Why? How? What? Are you guys kidding?
Well, you see,
sir.
while you were passed out, you took a little nap by the lava there, and Fram rushed right by you up to stop the guy from dumping more lava on you and me and Kamaji and Rig. He did a brave thing.
Wow. Oh shit, this changed a lot. If like I was keep thinking like how, because Rune is actually like just joined the team and actually just like is not really that close to Bram. So I was thinking like is she really gonna like feel really sad or angry or anything? But since March say that, probably will change a little bit like her mind.
This is definitely the most that Ruin would have seen Marge like hurt. Like
Yeah.
by far. She's pretty sad.
Yeah, because yeah, because Rune's personality is pretty selfish, but
Right.
So she's kind of like
I mean, also Kamaji's definitely like super broken up about it and like is just kind of hanging his head low. So Kamaji, He
Mm,
looks sad and therefore doesn't look as good as he would normally. That might
mm,
that might upset
Subtly
Ruin.
like trying to hint
Yeah.
at Rune. I don't look as good as I used to, so maybe you're not interested anymore.
Ruin would
No.
definitely feel the lack of energy in the party right now compared to
Mm,
what she's been in with so far. It's very
Yeah.
different feeling.
Okay. You guys are going to the palace,
Yeah.
though? Okay. When you get to the palace, a fight is being fought. You guys kind of manage to get by most of it because they're already engaged with one another. You know, it's like single hand combat with, 1v1 most of the soldiers. And once you get inside, you see beyond the line quite the sight. It is Dwarf Crumb, some guards, and the two trolls, Big Tom and Medium Tam.
Wait, why the troll is here? Are they with the Outlander?
Dwarf Crumb, you don't know. Dwarf Crumb is walking back and forth. He's pacing back and forth. He seems distraught. He's sweating. You can see the sweat coming down, dripping off of him. And the trolls kind of just appear to be like a bit nervous. And then they see you all walk in. And when you guys walk in, little Tim meets you. He's come from the camp because of the messenger. And he sees Big Tom and Medium Tam. He doesn't even have time to ask you where Fram is. This sight unsettles him. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys on the map now. And let me grab little Tim.
Wait, why you say little Tim? It's not little Tim. Wait, where is little Tim? I forgot.
He's here now.
He's here.
So
the messenger.
little Tim is with the army before, and now he's here.
Marge sent a messenger to get little Tim and everybody else back from camp to come into the city. And so little Tim came while you guys were down in the forge.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you guys are going to start out right here, just past where the skirmish is happening. And you see the guards step forward. He says to Crumb, "Do you want me to stop them? I will cut them down if you order it." And Crumb just like raises his hand up. "Don't start anything just yet. I have to think about what I'm going to do. Hold on a minute." And he looks up and he sees Rig. "I'm sorry, Rig, but it had to end this way."
Well, as long as suspected, you are the betrayer here, and so you're right, it does have to end here. If you stand down now, maybe I can be lenient. If not, you're not walking out of here alive.
Lenient? He's the reason that Fram's dead.
"Would you let me walk out of here if I surrendered? I can't show my face in Stoneguard again, but I won't live the rest of my life in the dungeons."
If you will leave, what would you tell your men to do? Would this war end? Would we take the city?
"I will tell all of my soldiers to stand down in this district here. That's what I can command at the present. But you have to swear to let me leave Stoneguard unharmed."
How many men do you command?
"I command all of the men within the palace."
And how many men outside of here will not respond to your commands?
"If I can make my way down over to the dungeons and any of the other skirmishes, they will all also listen to my orders. But they must hear it from me first. They won't take it from the commanders. I've already given the order to fight to the death."
You know what else would probably work? Is if we showed up with his head.
Yeah. I'd say that works better. We don't know what this bastard's gonna do. Think of all the pain he's caused. There's people out there dying right now because of him.
Little Tim steps forward. "Now I've got a question. What are you doing here, Big Tom? And why are you here, Medium Tam?" I thought you left to go to Stoneguard to get a pot of ale, not aid the Outlanders in harming the dwarves, my friends, and new family. And they kind of.
you not to ask us any more questions, little Tim. Don't be questioning us.
So, for lore reasons, you would know that when you got to Stoneguard, it was discovered that the scouts had seen you talking with your friends and moving off to the goblin army, and they did some investigating on you while you were down there and determined your conversations, and they uncovered what you were doing, and they reported back to Crumb and the king in Stoneguard, and they were given a place within the city. And they wanted to hopefully destroy the goblin army and bring little Tim back to the Troll Kingdom, per his father's request, though they had not told that to little Tim quite yet.
We heard what you were doing down there. We wanted to stop you, right?
They made an arrangement between the Troll Kingdom and Stoneguard Outlanders that there would be an alliance between the two countries, but that has obviously not worked out.
We're an ally with these Outlander types.
Oh, I can't believe you would backstab me like this! I knew it, this is what I left in the first place! Family backstabbing family all the time! It's not right! You're gonna pay for this, big time or medium tam!
It's not right, is you leaving us?
I left because you wouldn't let me live the way I want you to live. Free of all them obligations you're always placing on everybody. It's not right.
We had
Well-
to stab you in the back because you left, you know?
While all this screaming back and forth with trolls is going on, canonically Marge does not understand troll speak, so
Yep.
she leans over to
What the hell are they babbling about?
Hey,
I'm
can I?
pissed too, but what's going on?
Are they speaking in the giant or are they speaking in the goblin?
They're speaking in giant right now.
Oh, and I don't understand too.
Okay.
I don't know. From now on, this is Ron's new voice.
Little Tim looks over and he explains the situation to you in common.
And as they're
Um,
talking, though,
Rig just says, no, Crumb, I do want to end the bloodshed. However, both of my most trusted advisors tell me we can get the same result with your head. So tell me why I should listen to you, who's done nothing but run circles around the truth, versus my two friends here, who I trust more than anything in the world.
You want to start your kingdom out with more violence? Or are you going to start your kingdom out with mercy, Rig? Be like your father. Let me go free.
If my father trusted you and poisoned him,
I did have
is that the father you want me to be like?
I understand your misgivings. I do promise I will never return. There's like a
Rig
moment,
looks
kind
at
of.
Kamaji and Marge.
I still don't think we can trust them, but at the end of the day, this is your decision, so I'll stand by it.
I will as well support you in whatever your decision you make. I do agree that violence often does beget more violence, but I do not think he's to be trusted either. But I will support your decision no matter what.
If you leave the city and all you men stand down, we end this fight now. You have my word that we will not kill you. However, you are banished from every land the dwarves control.
Roll insight. He says he agrees.
Only Rick or
Only Rig. Give me a second. Okay, he doesn't have that, so he's gonna roll charisma. All right. It looks like he nods in agreement. You made the right decision, Rig. I promise
However-
to keep that promise. I will never return
However-
again.
The second you return, you leave the palace and your men start fighting, there is a price on your head and I will kill you myself.
I promise I won't return. Now let us go free.
Right, then tell every man to stand down.
All right. He tells
When
all of
this
his
war is
men.
over,
Yeah. Tells all of his men to stand down. Anything else?
spread the word. This war is over. The dwarves have won.
Okay. He starts to move throughout the city under the care of your guards and soldiers, and they begin to stand down. Okay. Medium Tam and Big Tom are also banished.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I guess Rig would ask Little Tim what he wants.
Little Tim, now these are your people. You can decide how we handle them.
Well,
Mercy, banishment.
it's ultimately your decision, King Rick, but I prefer if they never set foot in here ever again. Slimy
done.
bastards they are.
You are not to return.
All right.
He tells that to them in Giant because he speaks it.
Okay.
Mm.
And they leave.
Wait, Rick can speak giant?
Oops, they
Ooh.
were. I'm sorry, they weren't visible that entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rig can speak.
I'm sorry, guys. There they are. They were there
Yeah,
the whole
Rig
time.
actually
But
speaks a
anyway.
lot of languages. Even though he can't read, he can speak Common, Dwarvish, Giant, Gnomish, and Goblin.
Wow.
Dang.
That's good for a camp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah, that's actually very good.
Very cool.
Ooh.
Okay. Well,
We're gonna
they're
build a
leaving.
better city. The Outlanders who surrender now can't have a place here. This is gonna be a place where dwarves, humans, trolls, drow, anyone is welcome, as long as they live in peace. No one's above anyone else, except by the sweat of their brow and the ability that they're graced with.
All right. You guys did it. The city is now under Stoneguard control. You still have one place to visit. That saved us a little bit of time, so there's no battle there. Did you want to visit the dungeons?
Just with Crumb to make sure that they're all, standing down and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crumb goes first.
Okay. Crumb goes in. He's
Supposedly,
calling.
we tie him up with like a rope or something and let him, lead him along. So
Okay.
Well, I'll tie you when you're out of the city.
He's going along. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and reveal all of this. You guys start to go through the dungeons. You can see most of them. I'm just going to reveal the whole map. Eventually, you do get... Most of them are criminals that were put in here by the Outlanders. I would say about half of them are dwarves, though, who were locked up for just very minor offenses. You do see some very familiar faces, Rio and Musashi. Unfortunately, Musashi is mortally injured. Rio is okay. Are these guys visible? They are.
Yeah.
Yep.
When they see you pass by, Musashi's leaned up against the wall in his cell, coughing blood. Rio jumps up. Hey! Wow, there's a familiar face I haven't seen in a long time. Wish you guys had come sooner, though. Musashi's not
we
doing
could've
well.
made it.
Wait,
Who says
wait,
you-
what? Wait, Friend's body still with us. What
I'm
the
sorry.
fuck?
Yeah, that's my
I'm-
bad. I'm cuddling
Just remind
characters,
us.
so.
there you go.
Reminding us everywhere we go.
That's
Oh
not
my
why.
god.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let
his
me,
ghost is with us.
let me do
Oh
this real
my
quick.
God.
Let me do this. Add to map. And then I'm going to remove him so I don't keep huddling him by
Oh.
accident.
Oh, hi, Fram. Why you go away all of a sudden, okay? You just disappear. You go back. No, you stay with me. I'm your dad. You stay here forever. Don't leave.
There you
please.
go.
Don't leave.
They're just playing catch with ponk balls.
yeah.
I don't even want to
He's
know
finally
what
getting to
that
play
means.
catch with his dad. He's always wanted to.
Oh my god, this is just like the Guardian of the Galaxy too.
You want to play fetch? Okay, you want to play catch with me? You can. Here's my ball. You catch it now, okay? Go deep.
Dude's going between the two of them, chasing the ball around.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. Rio's quite excited to see you, but there's sort of a forlorn expression on his
Wait,
face.
what the fuck? I
Musashi
just
is mortally injured. But you guys are able to unlock the cells and you free them. Musashi's taken out. They tell you that
Oh, you don't look too good.
Yeah, they got into some issues with some Stoneguard soldiers quite a long time ago. They tell you that they're going to tell you more about those details at a later time. Right now, they're just more concerned about keeping Musashi comfortable as possible until his passing.
Oh, it's that
They
bad.
are.
Marge will
It's
try
that
to
bad.
attempt a medicine check on him to see if she can stabilize him, but just out of her nature, she doesn't. I don't believe Marge met these two.
I don't think so.
I can have a medicine check.
Yeah, roll a medicine check. You know that, and from what they tell you, you confirm what they tell you, is that he was poisoned by a very, very toxic purple worm poison, which is very difficult to heal.
Like why?
And a unique species, which does not have an anti-venom. There's no cure. They tell you that
Like,
they... Go ahead, what's your question?
like, so the guard put them here, and
Uh,
why they are poisoned?
The guards put them here because they were investigating the Faceless within Stoneguard. And they tell you that they believe they found evidence that suggests the King of Stoneguard is tied to the Faceless, which means he has connections to the Vampire Queen, because she is also part of the Faceless. They were investigating because of their friend, if you remember Link.
Yes, Link.
Yeah. You still haven't found the
Link.
actual Link. He's who knows where right now. You don't know where. I know where, but you don't.
So why Musashi is poisoned?
Because during their investigations, an assassin was sent by the Faceless, and he got hit by a dart with that poison. It knocked him out. That's what got them caught, and then the guards brought them to the dungeons. And Musashi's been here for quite some time, and there's no way to heal him now.
Also, remember that they had a dog with them, and from the first page of my notes, Lucas is a good boy, smells like boar/Gruzlock.
Lucas is lost in the city somewhere. He did manage to escape because he was waiting outside of the area that they were investigating.
But he is a good boy.
He is a good boy.
Maybe we can find him. I mean, so I rolled a 16 for medicine. Can that tell me, like, maybe I know there's someone, like a shaman in the goblin town, how to deal with this?
There's no way to heal it right now. But you do learn, you're able to get some information about the poison in order to possibly track it down. You know enough about it to ask questions in town to see who would be selling something like this, and perhaps you can trace it back to maybe the assassin or the individuals responsible for all that. Trying to find
die,
leads.
right, Musashi?
He's going to die. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Bro.
That's the
we
dungeon.
lost so many.
Not much to do there since you stopped the battle previously. The battle is finished. The ships do move off into the ocean. They're being chased by the firebolts. Do you want them to chase across the ocean?
I mean, if the word hasn't reached them that like the city's been captured and everyone else is standing down, I kind of feel like once they hear that, they might stop it.
Okay. Let me go to here.
But they wouldn't necessarily have known that, and so like unless the message got out to them, I think they would have kept chasing them and firing on them.
Yeah. It's just how far.
To a certain point, you would think.
Yeah, to a certain point. Okay. Let's roll for it then. Let me go back to the other map. I'm going to say that they're going to escape if they don't take them out on this turn. It's quite possible that they do. But we have to also determine if the flagship is going to get destroyed or not. So these guys are going to be firing at these small ships with disadvantage, but they roll 3 D100s. They take the lower roll, which is 218, and the small ships are rolling 2 D100s with advantage. Okay, they get the 105. They do destroy the armada, and they kill the king, the Outlander King of Stoneguard.
Nice.
And
Nice.
you just have a few people that come back on those ships, not many.
Heroes.
So you managed to kill a faceless, supposedly. Sunk with the ships. Okay. That brings us back to Stoneguard. You've got some goblins. And you've got some dwarves left.
Rig, I think you should get the word out to gather all the survivors and let's go meet up at the church.
Agreed.
Okay. To the
Let's
church.
gather everyone, and we will start a new era of Stoneguard.
All right. We're going to wrap up here at the church.
We still don't have time to take a rest. Oh shit.
We will after this.
Almost ready.
Um,
All right. Hopefully this doesn't huddle Fram.
I mean, if he wants to be there as a ghost, you know, he can.
I figured being at this church, considering Fram's previous moment here, would be very poetic.
Yeah. Let me get you guys all here. Actually needs to be a little bit more like that.
We're definitely gonna have to like commission a Fram statue to have somewhere in town. Holding up like two, Ponk's golden balls.
Yep. We're gonna put it in the new Church of Ponk, which we're going to open again.
Mm-hmm.
Rig is gonna be groaning and sighing the whole time, but like,
Yeah, we gotta do it.
Mm-hmm. Rename the street Fram Street.
Yep.
Or Fram Fairway.
Okay. Should be able to see most of it now. All right. This is the Church of Jelena. Oh my gosh, my map isn't working. What the heck? Let me reload real quick. I can't move it for some reason. Okay, as you guys, once you get to the church, Musashi does pass away. His body is put up on top of, if you guys are okay with it, he's going to be, his corpse burned just outside of the church. And then you guys are welcome to do what you wish about a funeral for Fram. It's entirely up to you. If you want to burn something like some wood in honor of him, you don't have a body. You could also, I don't know, it's however you want to do it.
I remember a long time ago, we were in a small town and everyone dressed up in ridiculous raccoon outfits and danced around. I'm not saying we should do it, but I think that's what Fram would have wanted.
I'll do it.
I will do it.
Okay. So you guys dress up as raccoons and celebrate the life of Fram. There are many people in attendance, and though they do look at you strangely, they respect your choice in decision, for this odd funeral rite.
I hand out pamphlets to all the funeral goers. like Ponk pamphlets.
The few that were left that he had already handed out, because all the ones in the bag of holding got burned. But there would have been some that he had given people.
Mhm.
I'll just make my own. I'll just write like I don't even know, wouldn't even know what to really write. I just write like Ponk is great, Ponk is good all over them. And I
He
just
just
pass
writes
them
the word
out.
Fram because that's all he knows how to write.
Like they bought Fram, backward R, A, the M's
Yep.
are wonky.
Exactly.
Okay. Does anyone want to come up? I guess Rig, you'd be sort of the leader of this. The priest kind of defers to you, and then they give like everybody a moment to come up and say something about the fallen. If you want to say something about Fram, now would be the time to say that, or forever hold your peace.
I'm not much of a speaker. Fram was really the one who knew how to do that. I've known Fram a long time. Met him when he was a child, and to give him a coin and then forgot about him for years. Showed back in my life, and honestly, kind of annoyed me most of the time. Probably should say something else. He was a good man, a weird man, but he followed what he thought was right, and he was always there for us. I guess one thing we could all learn from Fram is to not be quick to take offense, not be quick to assume ill intent in others. He was always willing to see the best in everyone, even when it was really stupid to do so. Yeah, I'm done talking.
There's like a quiet clap.
Yeah, there's like one person claps.
Does anybody else want to say anything?
Kamaji will go up and say some words. Nah, Fram was a good man with a strong soul and a strong will. He was determined to bring Ponk to as many people as he could because he felt that that was the right thing to do. Now, I may not have always seen eye to eye with his exact message, but I do believe that at its core, Fram just wanted people to be free to believe whatever they want to believe and have that freedom and that choice and to be educated about those choices. And I respect that message wholeheartedly, and I intend to live my life passing that message and spreading the word of Ponk to those who need it and wish to hear it. Now, thank you very much all for attending here today, and please at least say a prayer to Ponk tonight for Fram.
Marge will go up after Kamaji takes the stage. You know, I was never much into the punk stuff that Fram would pitch me all the time, but he never held it against me. You could tell he was a kind-hearted soul, and I sure am gonna miss him and his weird long thumb. I think we all could learn a little from a guy like that. So next time you're out there and you see someone that you want to just run away with, maybe give him a second chance. So I'm glad I gave him a second chance. And walks off the stage.
Okay, as soon as you walk off, little Tim comes up. I didn't know Fram for very long, but he was a goofy little fella, and I appreciate his company. I did talk about Ponk a lot, but after a while I sort of thought it was kind of had a strange affinity for it, and I kind of valued him for his perspectives on freedom, like Kamaji said. Coming from a background of a lot of oppression from my own father, I found Fram's presence sort of freeing in a way, strange way, but it was needed. Anyway, I don't have much else to say since I didn't know him very well, but I do feel for his friends, I do. And I'll be here for anyone who needs me. And he comes back to his seat.
So the real question is Prince Elmond here?
I guess yes, he would be.
Oh,
He
yeah,
comes
where's
in.
Prince?
He's actually just arrived with Helga at the back, and he has not been told yet about what has happened. Hi, oops. Hi everyone. What's going on?
Oh no.
Little man, hate to be the one to tell you, but let's just do this quick. Fram's dead.
What do you
Hero.
mean? What do you
Rick.
mean Fram's dead?
He's with Punk now. If you believe that, I
Fram-
don't, but you can.
Fram's
And he died saving us. He's a hero, good man, and we're saying some words about him. If you want to go up there now and tell us what you think of Fram, we'd be the right time.
he
Um,
That's an
doesn't
awful lot to put on the boy, isn't it?
he doesn't have the
He is not making-
maturity to do that. He just
And he is, and Rig is not making eye contact at all in this. Like
Yeah.
his eyes are like on the ground. Yeah.
You know,
Sweetheart, you
ruined-
can't talk to a little child like that. What are you doing? He just got here from the
Hey.
camp. He's only 12 years old, sweetie. Come here, love.
hey,
Sit with me. Come over here. I know how difficult this is. It's terrible. Loss and death. Come over here. I'm going to take care of him, okay, Rig? I'm going to bring him back to the palace. We're going to give him a nice plushy room and make him nice and comfortable. Come here, Prince Elmond. And she's going to take him away. He's bawling his eyes out uncontrollably. Like, he has no maturity to handle this news at all. So I would say he's
Bro.
speechless.
I mean, I was
bro, if you think about it,
I was that age when my pappy died. I mean, it doesn't seem so strange.
bro, you
Helga
you
eyes
think
you.
about it like the Princess Alma is like his own father don't like him, and he
Mhm.
feel like he got no love from the father, and Fram is actually like kind of like more of a father compared to his own father. Bro,
And that's where we will stop.
Woof.
Kamaji's gonna, at the funeral reception, he's gonna take a bunch of fish and like kind of chop it up into like basically like a gelatinous paste and like season it up nicely and then bread them and fry them till they're golden brown and then serve Ponk's balls, because I feel like Ponk's balls would kind of taste fishy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
go
That's
well with hot
perfect.
pot.
Somewhere out there, Fram is smiling.
Bro.
I think in all the D&D sessions that I've ever had in the last 10 years, well, I guess 8 years with Jeff and Eric, that was probably one of the hardest sessions for me as a DM.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
I don't believe it.
It was tough.
I'm kidding.
We've had some other pretty brutal deaths too.
Yeah, but none where I just like loved a character so much that I felt like it hurt to do it.
Yeah.
Not this much, I don't know. That was a tough
I
one.
think this changed a lot,
Mm.
This changed a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
this made me feel sad. Like, I feel like I don't even, this made me feel like I shouldn't let Grislock go to another place. He should be
Yeah,
He can
here.
still come back.
I mean, he's not here to see what happened. And, like,
Yeah, but he gets to have that now. We get to have that interaction later.
Yeah.
That was great storytelling.
It is good storytelling. And I feel like it's yeah. It creates a interesting change in all your characters.
that's true.
I had not
that's true,
intended to
like,
do it. It just presented itself. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it actually,
hello, Mallory.
I don't think it's a bad thing, actually. It's sad, but I don't think it's a bad thing.
I was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
I was just thinking too, like right before you grabbed Fram, I was standing right next to him, and I was like, I was thinking about staying there to like
Mhm.
prevent him from pressing the lever again, but then I was like, oh, he's probably not gonna do even if he presses the lever, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal because everybody's kind of out of the way. So I moved because I had taken a couple hits, and I was like, I don't want to chance it. I wonder if that
that's-
would have changed things, because I have a +8 to acrobatics. I might have had a better chance of getting out of it.
I mean, he did roll like what, 27 or 26? I guess
Yeah.
tough. That's probably gonna
And-
affect Kamaji though, because I almost said that when he ran away from Fram. I was like, ooh, that might leave Fram exposed. You know, Kamaji's last memory is gonna be ran away from Fram. The dude walked over, don't shuck.
Yeah.
Like,
and I was freaking unconscious. I can do nothing.
That was unfortunate. But do you want to play like the outro, and then we can do like the outro, and then we'll do like a wrap up afterwards? Like, as we're
Sure.
talking.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go and play our outro song, guys.
Okay, let's go.
I'm just gonna mute us for a brief second.
Me too.
No, we can still discuss after, but just to give like a nice bookend on the.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Hype train. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Mallory.
Oh, you are way too kind.
God. That was very nice of you. Thank you so
What a way
much.
to end the episode.
Yeah. All right, and we're back for chats and questions and discussions at the end of the session.
I'm sad.
You're sad. Oh, I'm sorry. It was very sad.
Why'd I have to be Fram? I couldn't Gruzlock come screaming back in just to die.
Uh, I'm sorry, Eric.
That's all right. That's why I had 2 characters.
Yeah,
I'm grabbing some Molly some water real quick. I'll be right back, but I can hear you guys.
sure.
I mean, I guess I'm thankful it wasn't rigged. That would have felt so bad.
It would have felt really
Oh,
bad,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
That would have felt like a total failure of like the highest degree for everything we just did.
Yep.
So I
I
guess
feel
in
like
that
Fram, like character-wise, made the most sense out of all of us,
Mm-hmm.
and both like as the character, and then also the fact that I'm playing 2 characters, and it was just like the one of mine who wasn't the one the campaign was centered around.
Yeah. Yeah.
I suppose, but also like I feel like it more made sense for Fram to die, or maybe not make sense, but I feel like it was so impactful for Fram to die because
Oh yeah.
like it's I feel like if Rig had died, it would have shifted the story a lot too. But like I feel like this shifts it like more on like a character level for us
Mhm.
as opposed to like the narrative arc of the whole campaign. Like that didn't really shift. Like
Yeah.
like if Rig had died, then that would have shifted majorly. Whereas like
Oh yeah.
now it's like
It changes on a
it-
personal level for your
yeah,
characters.
exactly. Like my whole idea of what Kamaji was going to be eventually is like shifted now. I'm gonna think about it some more and decide like where I want to go with it. But I'm strongly leaning towards making him into a bard at this point, and like maybe not like fully being like as
Hmm.
like into punk, but like spreading the word of punk as well as like other religions and like kind of like preaching like openness of religion, and with punk being part of that as like somebody as a deity that's often kind of looked at as like a joke, you know.
Mm. It was brutal. It feels weird to be like the one that had to do that, but and also feel brutal about it. I feel like it's an unconvincing argument.
Oh yeah, guys,
But
that really sucked.
Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, exactly. But it actually, I do feel like it was a difficult
No,
thing
I
to
get
do.
it.
Yeah.
I get it.
It made like the thing the battle more impactful. Like they
Yeah.
had to sacrifice some. Like we sacrificed lots of dwarves, but we didn't know them. But we sacrificed the character that's been around for like 6 months or however long it's been, and
Yeah.
that hits harder.
Fram was
Yeah.
also like
Yeah, it does.
Fram was at like single digits health for like the last like 2 battles we did in that whole little skirmish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just expecting him to die and then be revived, which is usually what happens when he gets to that level of health. And so it was interesting to. The
We were
last
also-
time
We were also like out of health potions. That was a big thing.
Yeah.
That would have definitely changed a lot of things.
Mhm. Well, and if I would have had any of my witches nuts, I was out of all spells, bonus actions. I only had Eldritch Blast that whole session basically.
Yeah, I think anybody that had resources to use had already used them in the previous battles. Because
hmm
why wouldn't you have? There was, you know.
The Curse of Warlock.
Yeah, at least you're still like really like Eldritch Blast is still like
Oh,
I mean
super good. Yeah.
I can literally just do one attack and maybe I get sneak attack on
Mhm.
it. And if it misses, like I'm like, okay, well,
Oh, and you had some rough dice luck tonight too.
I did.
Both you and Ruin. We had a lot less nat 20s tonight than we did in the previous session. Fram
only
had two. Rig
I
had
had
one.
one.
March had one. You had one, but it was like on a skill check or something.
Yeah,
And
mine was
Pochini
on
had two.
mine was on something that like totally didn't matter.
It might have been initiative or something.
Mm, no, I think it was.
No, Fram had initiative, nat 20. But
Yeah,
It was-
Fram had an initiative at 20. Yeah.
I don't think we need any crits in combat.
No, I did. Wasn't a crit. It was like it was a stealth check to hide before
Mm.
before I
That's right.
rolled to hit. And like I was like, oh great, like I succeed really good. It literally does
Mhm.
nothing for me here. But yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah, it was good though. I loved it. That was, and just the whole way the whole scene played out, like it was very poetic. How the whole thing, like you could see that
Yep.
in the anime, the way it all played out.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah,
it
even
was
down
definitely
to
good.
like
Yeah,
giving it the coin to Ruin as
Mhm.
he went by.
yeah.
Ugh.
I had plans for that coin too. I know
Fram
Ruin doesn't
Fast.
know that it happened, and Ruin also didn't
Yep.
feel the coin, but I do have plans for it.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Nice.
I will
And-
be back.
And he's
Yeah.
technically still a spirit, so it's something that you can visit, right? If you go to
Yeah, you
the
do.
Elfkin Wood, you know?
Yep.
Oh, I
Fram
love that
and
after
Monk
scene
back.
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna have to like get a raccoon pet at some point and just name it like Little Fram or something.
Yeah.
In memoriam.
Afterthought is like, I know you love playing two characters, so we will definitely work on something, you and I, because I want to make sure
yeah.
you get
Oh,
that
yeah.
two characters in if you want to do that, of course.
I always like two characters. I've got lots of ideas. We'll talk.
Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I also like the idea of like maybe Fram had a little thing with someone we didn't know about, you know, and like you could always go on with that line, perhaps. I don't know how you want to do that. Maybe we could talk separately about it, but
I'll have to think about that. I have some maybe ideas, but for anyone watching still, I had planned out 4 or 5 generations of Punk's children with a whole storyline about how they evolved from Fram on down, and we're gonna change that now, and that's okay. That's
Man.
happens in D&D.
That's the dice. That's how the dice lay.
yeah.
But this might be time. So Matt and Jeff have heard me talk about this character. I've had one I wanted to play, like a concept for a character since 2020, and this might be about the right time for that character to show up.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That would be
Especially
fun.
with what happened. Especially with what happened with Crumb leaving. I think that Crumb might be the inciting thing.
Ah,
I'm really
And
excited
actually
to
the
run
scene
into
with-
Crumb again.
And maybe the scene with the afterlife. There's a couple of things I think could come together to like create.
Mm.
I'll talk more about you after the stream.
sure.
Yep.
It's cool stuff.
So I
It's
really
that's the Midwest one, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that one.
What were you saying, East?
wait, what was I saying?
Did you lose it?
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like this actually, I mean, the friends gone probably will affect a little bit Rune's personality. I'm
Mm.
thinking
Mhm.
about how make it like, make sense. So Rune is actually a pretty selfish goblin and kind of like a spoiled princess. But this thing probably will, and there's that two thing will affect this. Is one is you remember the Alga talked to her, like last time Alga say like, hey, you always say I'm ugly and that thing, right? So that will affect like, so she's actually not like really evil or mean. She just didn't even notice she's a jerk. he didn't notice because
She's a goblin.
everyone she's a goblin and she's a spoiled princess because every goblin thinks she's cute, and so she's like eh. And so she didn't even notice that's very mean and jerk. And but this thing will let like she was starting to think like why friend take that risk like go in front of the enemy like he's just a stupid like weak human have no muscle why he trying to kill himself he's so dumb and but because March say like that's because friend trying to protect us protect the especially
Protect Ruin.
herself because Rune is unconscious lying down there. So this probably will keep Rune a while to think about this, like why a person because she's not even like that close to friend. So she will think like why he will like die by just trying to protect me. What the hell is this? And that will a little bit affect like her character transform. Maybe she will be like not that jerk anymore. There's a little bit.
Fram's death causes Ruin to be an actual good person, and then Kamaji and Ruin eventually get together, and then the next generation, me and East have to play sibling characters.
Hey, that's actually sounds so good. Oh my god, that actually sounds so
Oh, that's brilliant.
That would be amazing.
Fram
That would be
Jr.
amazing. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Fram
yeah,
and Frammy.
That actually sounds so good.
Oh my
Man.
god.
I'm not sure like how long I don't think it will immediately turn Rune become a very good person, but she will like keep thinking it
It's gonna take time for sure.
And from the beginning I feel like she will still keep worship with Punk. Not like she actually believe it. It's just like she'll keep remember like, hey, that goofy dude always want me to do this. Maybe I should keep doing this. He is dead anymore. Man. Yeah.
And like I know it probably wasn't the most the situation you really wanted to be in for that fight, East having Ruin be knocked out for the whole thing, but that ended up being such a good, like pivotal plot narrative to have throughout that fight, and that changed so many things about it. That was
actually
That was good. Because and not to mention earlier in the episode, you had a lot of really good combat moments. You've got
I actually have a lot of fun today. That one I saw a car kill one guy and the body smash another guy. That's very cool.
Some good clips from this one. That's for damn sure.
Yeah,
there was a lot of moments
good.
where you were one turn ahead of Rig and you killed the guy before Rig had a chance to do anything.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rig
like
just
if you
got
had
knocked there.
because there's especially that guy. It was like the second time. It was when we were on the wall and you were shooting at the captain. And it's like Rig has a dwarven bow and he would have had advantage and it would have been so easy to get a hit, but then you got one.
And I got disadvantage and I still got it. Goblin shot. Wait, hey, you say I will have achieve a title or something? What's that?
A title, So that's decided by Rig. Rig, you can give out that title if you like.
Cool.
We can maybe do an official thing next session, so that way it's on the recorded.
Nice. Yes, that will be cool. That will be cool.
I think Rig kind of would give titles to like all the survivors.
Sure.
I think
their part in the battle.
I think also how many of the firebolt people survived? You said it was like limited, but
barely any. I thought
there was like a handful. I think
there was only 30 to start with. So
there was only 30, but they were on. Oh, then they all died. They traded fire and they all died then. According to the numbers.
A suicide mission to help ensure the stability of the town. Yeah, we'll have to do something for them too. I thought about that when I was like, man, those guys are. You're gonna send them on a suicide mission, but
I mean, it
But
pretty
they
much
did a
was, but it
job.
also was like pretty huge for the fight to keep them away, and also we
Yep.
killed them, so we don't have to worry about them coming back.
Yes, especially we kill the king. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
We
That
need
is
to
Or we
make
assume
a.
they did.
We need to make a huge, like a stone, huge stone, huge gravestone, and name every single one on them on it, including Fram.
Like a nice monument with like a bunch of named dwarven stones on it.
Yes, and we need to do the like Rig can do that. There's like there's a soldier die and they will have a medal, because they die
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
after they die. Yeah, and they're like they're the Fram hero, Flam, because they use firebolt to burn the
yeah.
king.
Rig's real good at giving speeches.
Yeah.
I love that part too. Just like
I love
Same.
I
Oh my
love
God.
I love the. If you think about it, it's actually so badass. Like so, just kind of like friend. Like you cannot diss him. Every like bad word, mean word you say to friend, he's just like he will just give back you love and the positive thing.
Right on, dude.
Yeah.
That's right.
I love
Basket
that
and
so
Pulse live
much.
together.
And for Rig it's just like okay, yeah, okay,
Yep.
you too. And if you think about it, it's actually very badass because it's like his mental is like the steel and like the mountain, and you cannot even shake it a little bit, like you cannot threaten, you cannot like. That's very. I like that.
Yeah. Especially Rig did not take a single point of damage in that fight.
Yeah, that was badass. And just like,
Yep.
you want
Yeah.
to fight me, huh? I gotta shoot you like a king.
Yep.
That's so good.
Actually.
Hey, welcome in, Skeed. Oof.
All right, I need to make a phone call. I will be back.
Man. I'm still processing that session. That was
I know, yeah.
maybe one of
You did
the
a great job.
most. Thank you.
I know it was tough.
Yeah,
but
It was tough.
It was
Like,
yeah,
you
it
workshopped it.
fit the story we were telling. I think it was
Yeah.
it was an earned death.
I think we really, as a party, probably needed to lose at least one person in this giant battle overtaking the entire town. That's pretty thematically on. Like,
Yeah.
that's good.
And Fram really made the most sense for someone to lose and have it be impactful, but not like completely derail the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought when I had when the opportunity presented itself. That's what I thought. I was like, oh my God, I kind of have to
Like-
do this. And
Honestly, Kamaji probably would have had a similar effect too.
That's true. He's been around since the very beginning, though.
Mhm.
Fram came in kind of late.
Well,
Yeah.
Kamaji
Yeah.
has a
I mean-
lot of like. There's a big story to tell with Kamaji later on, with how he's been so integral in setting up the Mages Guild and passing out
Yeah.
mushrooms. Like he's got some
That's
good
true, yeah.
big character growth later.
I do
definitely,
too.
yeah.
That's what I thought.
I really want to like. That's where I like because I leveled up like in the middle of the battle basically, and I like kind of didn't want to because I really want to get Kamaji like able to cast magic because I feel like it's such an integral part of like who his character kind of is becoming. But
Mhm.
I just wasn't able to do that at that point, so I just took another rogue level.
My thought in the moment too was that, Fram's arc had been so three-dimensional. Like his character was so flushed out. We saw his backstory, and his ultimate goal was to see Ponk. He just got there in a way that was not how he had envisioned it.
Oh, that's kind of yeah.
Right, but he
That-
got there,
that's
and
funny.
that completed his arc in a sense.
Yeah.
But it also impacted
kinda
you
feel-
guys personally,
Yep.
which was cool.
I do kind of feel like both
He
my
also-
characters kind of wrapped up in an arc today. Like Rig is now
Yeah.
king. I think that
Yep.
like both my characters kind of which means it's time for new ones.
That's
I feel
true.
like-
Like if you're willing to retire Rig, he can become a backdrop NPC, or you could still
Yeah.
play him, and you could write up
Yeah.
a new character or characters if you wanted to.
It
That might
honestly
happen.
does kind of make a
Mhm.
bit of sense, just because like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna
Yep.
like? You're gonna like set Stoneguard up and then abandon it? Like Rig kind of has to be here.
Yep.
Which
Yeah,
I mean,
and
that
my
doesn't
idea
mean
kind of,
you have to. We could still like. There's a lot of stuff we could do as as like the generals and king of Stoneguard, you know, like there's still
Yeah.
you don't feel like you have to retire Rig, but like there's definitely a lot of stuff we can do with Rig as kings too.
It's an
Oh,
option.
oh
or
for
even
sure,
like
yeah. Because
in a couple sessions. or
an
something.
idea I've had for Rig, I mean, since the beginning was that since he's a dwarf, he's going to live longer than most of you, and so I kind of pictured him just showing up in the next generation occasionally. And so this would be like a good time for him, like maybe another couple things just to wrap up his story, but like to kind of be more of a background character.
I have an
Mhm.
idea. So if you do that,
All right.
we have another. So I haven't really planned anything specific, but the general next sessions is going to be the wedding. It's gonna be because we're moving out of the combat back into some heavy roleplay,
Mhm.
and the wedding would be a perfect time to introduce 2 new characters.
That's true.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
that
I'll
is
talk
that is
more
true.
maybe after stream about some
Sure.
of the ones who could show up.
I can see that setting just being such a fun place to explore a new personality. Dancing and whatever.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's cool.
I'm gonna
Oof.
probably jump out of the Discord. I'm gonna jump up and talk to Smoke for a minute. But,
Okay.
and
Cool,
turn
cool.
the camera off and stuff too, because Ma's laying on the couch now. So
Okay.
but,
I'm gonna shut the stream down.
I'll be
then.
around for a while still. But
Okay. See you later, dude. All right, guys. I guess
Yeah,
I'm
great
gonna.
session. Good job,
we can
everybody.
end-
That was fun. Good job.
Yeah.
Later.
Let's go.
I guess I couldn't stand it. Now I finally feel free as we explore this planet. Your help is what I need. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. I know I was feeling trapped. What I needed was liberation. Now I know you got my back as we continue our exploration. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. This strange land.